He was released the same day. She said he was recovering, Kristi Noem, from those injuries, describing him as an experienced law enforcement officer who believed he was defending himself against this attack. The officer was hit by a vehicle. She hit him. He went to the hospital. The doctor did treat him. He has been released. 10-year law enforcement veteran with ICE was also seriously injured back in June. He was dragged by a car, put in the hospital, required 33 stitches and hospital care. Has had also several threats against his life. He's recovering from those injuries, and thankfully he's not dead. So the narrative, of course, will say all made up news. Well, what kind of bleeding was it? Was it like a bruise under the surface of his skin, or what was it? And of course, we don't know. But there was physical contact. We replayed the exchange multiple times over. We wish she wasn't dead. We wish she wouldn't have been in the middle of the road obstructing ICE agents and had allowed the federal agents to actually do their jobs to remove bad people from her community. But tragedies strike, and here we are. Now, we also are learning that they were stealing $130 million, my words, not theirs. They say moving this money. I don't know where they got it from. Their lawful leering centers. Are they making $130 million from these daycares legitimately, or is it being stolen? So a Somali suitcase stash, the scandal now exposed, saying federal agents investigating this immigrant operation found they moved massive amounts of cash in suitcases from the Minneapolis airport to overseas. Have uncovered a new leg of this journey through Columbus.
So, brother. Yeah.
So Homeland officials told
yeah, it's bad, but I don't care. I'm still going to go. We're doing DoorDash.
$136 million in bulk cash in outbound luggage at the checkpoints since 2023. The cash movements were made by U.S. citizens of Somali origin, because we're so dumb. We're just like, yeah, sure, come on in here. Who flew out of the Columbus airport en route to either the airports in Minneapolis or Atlanta, and the couriers always declared the cash as legally required on the documents. So, it's ours. So what are we going to do about it? Nothing. We're Somalians. We can take whatever we want. No one's going to do crap about it. So typically when they go to Minneapolis, they drop off the cash, and then a subsequent courier travels abroad from Minneapolis to Dubai through Amsterdam. A whole financial trafficking operation, said someone on the condition of anonymity. Now, the officials said that they appear to have uncovered a massive cash movement operation that gathered money from multiple Somali immigrant communities in the West, Midwest, and South, and eventually bought and brought the luggage filled with currency to Minneapolis.
Hop over on Rumble, buddy.
Now, Just the News also reported exclusively last week that the TSA detected $700 million in cash leaving Minneapolis in 2024 and 2025, frequently headed on a route to Amsterdam and then to Dubai. Then officials lost the funding. Where'd it go? TSA agents routinely alerted investigators during the Biden years.
Thank you.
What do they care? There was little interest.
This is one of the kitchen guys from the bar, dude. He's like, dude, it's getting crazy here.
90 to 99 times out of major airports like JFK, New York City, Seattle, or Atlanta, major international hubs. See those numbers? 99 times larger than the total of the entire airport. As investigators began tracking the money backwards throughout its journey, they discovered the operation in Columbus on Tuesday, said somebody on Tuesday. Senate Homeland Security Committee Chair called Rand Paul. He's taken note of this. He talked about it on the Rogan podcast. Shout out to them. It was a good show. I listened to it. The Somalis were so good that what they did, that they were sending hundreds of
No, that's not Bill. That's Chris. He's our kitchen guy.
You have to go off and check out the box. They weren't even hiding it.
Yeah, he's our kitchen guy. He's gonna be cooking for us. Oh, I already got an order. Fuck.
Just downtrodden because of white people and bigoted Americans that they sent $700 million away from our country overseas. Where'd that money come from? From us. The revelations of a massive money movement operation based in America's Somalia.
All right, I already got an order.
Amidst of another
Little skeezer order.
Where $9 billion in welfare
on the other side of the river
was occurring, going to Somali immigrants, and that's nothing, by the way.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
$700 million out of a $9 billion total.
Oh, I will.
It's like,
I'm being very careful.
It's just like the cost of doing business. The rest of it, who knows where it's going. The scandal has ended Tim Walz's political ambitions, and man, Could you imagine if he was vice president? He'd change our flag. Oh, here, this one's better. Tim Walz. It also has prompted Trump to end special immigration status, no more TPS status, and now all the funding is being cut off. FBI is now looking into it. More than 90 defendants, mostly Somalis, have been indicted.
I love this type of shit,
kind
man.
of a big fan of the Somalis a while
Just like my drive home from Peoria.
This is horrific. Saying we want a federal prosecution of Tim Walz. And that my friend, should be enough for criminal charges. The man should be in handcuffs, said Tom Emmer. Nice, Tom. Nice to see it. So while Walz vehemently denied wrongdoing and insisted he did not turn a blind eye to this, 3 GOP Minnesota state legislators told Congress last week that there were more whistleblowers in state government that are willing to come forward. All of them are going to come and finger Tim Walz. Now, Emmer confirmed Tuesday that those whistleblowers are now cooperating with investigators and are taking an important step to give testimony under oath.
It's straight up, the road is straight up ice.
And how they tried to alert Walz.
Oh, shit, here we go.
Both men are Democrats, though.
No, my partner's calling, though. Here, listen to him. What up?
People are fucking morons.
Yeah, no shit. I'm already dealing with it.
Took me 27 minutes to do a 5-minute drive.
I know.
I just walked in the house, so.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Just an FYI.
No, I'm already on the road, so I understand.
Holy fucking asswipes. So, all right, dude.
Be careful.
I'll talk to you. Oh, I'm done. You're the one fucking out there.
I'm loving it, man. This is what I live for.
Yeah, I don't like doing a company truck though. So, yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Later, brother.
Bye.
Saying these whistleblowers are going to be coming out, said Tom Emmer. Expect one or more.
Yeah, straight up ice.
Under oath and offering affidavits that are signed, affidavits under oath, that they not only told Tim Walz about the fraud while it was happening, but that Tim Walz ignored them and in many cases retaliated against them. Now that retaliation was threatening to blackball them from any future.
What are you doing?
Threatening to take away your.
What are you doing?
Benefits.
Fucking idiots.
So much for universal health care there, Timbo. Threatening to take away your retirement benefits, and the list goes on. So 700 million, 113 million, 130 million through Ohio, from Ohio airport to Minnesota, on the way overseas. They're like little nodes. So they just assemble the funds, all with their leering centers. A certain percentage goes back to the grift to fund the on behalf of the Somali nationals who are coming in to take over our country and install Congress people like Ilhan. So that's a big number. And here was some footage. We saw this guy, Derek Van Buskirk. He is a reporter for the Daily Caller. He posted this today. He said, hey, watch this footage of Al-Shabaab exporting $30 million, much of it that came from us, through Mogadishu International Airport. So this is over there. Now, every Thursday, the terrorist organization reportedly moves money from extorted Somali businesses and diverted from World Bank projects and UN aid. They deposit it in these other banks, launder it through real estate, according to some Somali whistleblower. The footage was dated back November 6, 2024, were shared with the U.S. Security Agency, but no action was taken. Now, as Somali-linked fraud spreads across the United States, now it's time to bring this one to the public. And of course, these videos, hard to make out what's going on unless you know the parties and the context of it, but they're saying there's just a routine. There's a whole financial pipeline that is funding money to bad actors and away from Americans who actually are paying for it. And it all makes sense. We're always wondering, why is everything getting worse? It's because it's all being stolen. We don't actually have our...
Why are you stopping, dude?
They're going over to the Somalis. So here's a little bit more. And I came across this clip of just how bad things are in Somalia. I mean, you can imagine why you don't want to be there.
Here's
stupid.
What it looks like you can't drive this shit?
It looks terrible, right?
You have arrived.
Yeah. So you see kind of a bus stop filled here with like clothes. Somebody is making that their master bedroom closet. And then we go over here on the street corner, and there's some dudes over there in the middle of a gas station just having a barbecue, cooking some.
Yeah, we're getting all the lake effect shit here now.
Then you come over. Wait a minute.
supposed to continue for another 2 hours at least.
Somalia? Hold on, it's not. Wait, it says, welcome to George Floyd Square. Oh. Oh, that's in Minneapolis. Oh, that's America. Oh, that's George Floyd Square, where justice and diversity was birthed for all of America.
Come on, dude. Are you serious?
Himself. Oh, so it's not.
This guy must be from the South.
Minnesota. Oh, over there. There's some more tents over there.
You got a fucking front-wheel drive vehicle, dude. You're good.
Over here with some plywood and some garbage dumped all over the place. Great. And what is this all done in name of? Oh, Black Lives Matter. Great. Wow, incredible. Oh, here's some more. Look at this one. Right on the side of the building here in the gas station. What does this say? It's called Where There's People.
Yeah, the wife was telling me just from where she was coming from work, she came from Defiance today. It was bad. That's only an hour west of me.
Rest in peace. Don't.
She was racing away from it.
And People's Way.
She's home safe now, though.
Somalia at all. It's actually Minnesota, and that's what a lot of the Democrats are fighting for. It's actually Somalia. It's actually
Minnesota. Look at this dude, man. Come on.
Wall Street.
You got front-wheel drive. There's nobody in front of you.
Not yet. They'd like us to be, but that's actually in Minnesota. A lot of places like that in Arizona, too. It looks like little Mexico down here, though. You really can't tell the difference. It's, Mexican, Spanish signs all over the place. Looks like a dump, and it's a disaster. So you just got to find your certain locales where you've been invaded. But now we see Stephen Miller came out today. So did Homeland Security yesterday. He said, here's a reminder.
Oh, shit. I shut that off by accident. I'll turn it back on. There's too many things going on my phone. You know what? I will listen to his stuff later. Let's just switch over to probably Mark Levin at this point, but just so I don't have to keep switching it.
To be your agent with cash offers up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick your real estate agent. Go to ready.com or call 888-880.
I did buy some de-icing washer fluid, though, so we're good there. At least we got a clear picture.
This new year, get started on your next success with University of Maryland Global Campus. Apply by February 11th and get your application fee waived. An accredited state university, UMGC offers online and hybrid classes, along with more than 135 degrees and certificates in fields like business, cybersecurity, healthcare, and more. Gain the skills you need to achieve your career goals. Get your application fee waived through February 11th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Shell.
This is Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125.
I only have 2 likes in fucking Rumble. All you guys in here? Yes, I'm checking.
Up still, we'll get to your phone calls coming up straight ahead. 800-941-SEAN if you want to be a part of the program. Also coming up, members of Congress like Nancy Pelosi. One of the funniest sites out there is there's a site that follows the investment of Nancy Pelosi because she has like the greatest return on investment in stocks with her husband than any human being on earth. Amazing, is it insider information? Oh, I don't know. But anyway, members of Congress, regardless of party, should not be profiting if they have insider information. We'll get to that issue. We'll get to your calls. Obviously, we're following the situation in Iran, the situation with immigration, and all the other news of the day. 800-941-SEAN as we continue.
Jody's a good guy.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low
So I'm supposed to be there by
protection plan that is now available to the
pick it up by
out-of-pocket expenses on
5:50.
future auto repairs.
Actually, my
Find out how you can pay
GPS is saying I will make it, so we'll see.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-619-6488 now. Drivers who are covered will
I'm not going to tell her that because I know she ain't.
This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance.
You ever seen me streaming with her driving, me not driving?
For your free quick quote today, 800-619-6488. That's 800-619-6488. What do you have to lose? Call 800-619-6488. Again, 800-619-6488.
Do your business a favor this year. Boost your profits and efficiency with a reliable truck from SFI. We have brand new 2026 Freightliners available to lease now, as well as gently used Freightliners, Internationals, and Volvos. SFI's trucks are spec for owner-operators with advanced safety technology.
I don't know if that's a turn lane there or not, because I can't read it. I can't see it. I think it is.
Head over
Let's
to
just try.
SFITrucks.com to see our full inventory, detailed truck specs, and low money down options. That's SFITrucks.com. $5,000.
We got people with no lights on going right now, too.
US are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside.
Why is this light red?
We're already around $200-$300.
When that's green.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PROMO25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PROMO25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PROMO25 for a 25
Well, this is taking me out of the
bonus.
suck. I can't believe I'm driving all the way out here for this order.
It's great health. It's out of nowhere.
It's a long drive for an order.
And super hard, obviously, with all family back. My dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, my wife, and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test. Just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/Slater. Rates may vary, both monthly, ethos.com/Slater.
Eczema flaring up again. We have good news. Ectoderm. If you or someone you love suffers from eczema or dermatitis, get Ectoderm. The common sense. This stuff really does
Clearing
work.
my mirrors.
Ectoderm contains the #1 doctor-recommended ingredient in a clean hypoallergenic cream with no harsh additives. Take back control of your eczema with affordable, fast-acting Ectoderm Flare Control Cream. Ectoderm.
I
It's
don't
in the
know.
first
You don't know till you get it.
Walmart
You
and
pick it
other
up.
fine stores. These statements are not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You check your 401k, shake your head and wonder, is this really growing fast enough? You've thought about trading, but the learning curve, the stress,
Is there really
the time
3
it
lanes
takes,
here?
it's just
I don't
not
know.
realistic. And the idea of losing money because of one bad trade, that's enough to keep most people on the sidelines. That's why True Trade was created, to give you a smarter, simpler
Guys,
way
a
to
couple
trade.
lanes
True
here.
Trade's automated system takes emotion out of the equation, using technology that trades for you, even while you're living your life. And here's what makes True Trade different. When you download the True Trade app and sign up, they'll guarantee to fund each of your trading accounts with $50,000 or more in trading capital and no service fees for 12 months. So you can start building passive income without risking your own money or spending years trying to learn the market.
It seems like a video game right now.
And secure your $50,000 in funding. Download
No,
the
I'm
True
going through
Trade
that.
app today on iOS
Nope,
and
not
Android,
even gonna,
or go to
not even hesitating. Don't even try.
That's
Yeah.
TRUDE.io. True Trade, where technology earns for you.
No way I was going to get stopped in time for that light.
When fake news gives you lies, Hannity supplies the truth. Sean Hannity is on right now.
All right, 25 to the top of the hour, 800-941-SEAN if you want to be a part of the program. I mean, the economy is coming back so much quicker than I thought it would be, but there are people also struggling. I mean, it just
well,
is
big
what it
tires,
is.
not
And
snow
I feel
tires, but
awful
big
for
tires.
people that are putting, bare necessities on.
I have pretty good traction actually right now.
The president's capping interest rates at 10%, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yesterday, we had the lowest 30-year fixed-rate mortgage in 5 years in this country, finally getting back into the fives.
I'm used to this. I grew up with this shit. Hey, John.
And that's only going to accelerate. But if you find yourself paying high,
come over to Rumble. Say hi. I need the unique chat.
With our friends at AmericanFinancing.net. They know you don't want to give up
Say shit.
your 3%, 4%, 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. Not now. In a year from now, you probably will. You're going to see sale of pre-existing homes, and you're going to see new home building explode in the next year because interest rates will come down. But they have come up with a smart equity loan where you can use the valuation of your home and its appreciation as a means.
They used to go on dates and then look at this guy with his hazards on.
They will give you a free
oh shit, it's funny, man.
Right now, no pressure.
He's got his hazards on.
615-9200, 866-615-9200 on the web.
I see that now. I saw your first chat was in YouTube. It's on a big delay.
For well qualified. 666-615-9200 for details about credit costs and terms. Visit www.americanfinancing.net/Hannity.
It's one of the more ironic things in the world. I think one of the funniest things, but it's also sad simultaneously.
I'm just used to this shit, so I mean,
people, every member of Congress, they have to file financial disclosure reports, and that includes what money they invest in. And if you look at Nancy Pelosi and her husband, they have one of the greatest return on investments in terms of stocks of anybody in the history of investing in the market. Now, a lot of people might suspect that would be called insider trading, but the fact that
this order took me from the
website,
literally
groups of people,
the east side all the way to Little Caesars on Glendale and Detroit.
They figure he's got information and a pretty darn
this
good
motherfucker is not.
He's
crawling.
2,000% return, crazy numbers that nobody else gets in any traditional investment. And I think that is very.
I'll still make it there 8 minutes early.
Now, if you take a trip down memory lane, Nancy Pelosi was confronted by 60 Minutes and Steve Crawford.
Well, yeah, because he knows you,
these allegations,
Texas girl.
Now for years of insider trading. Listen.
Ask you why you and your husband back in March of 2008 accepted and participated in a very large IPO deal from Visa. At a time there was a major.
No, I don't even want my wife on the road right now because she
making its way through.
She has a hard time when dry weather. So,
and did you consider that to be a conflict of interest?
I don't know what your point is of your question. Is there some point that you want to make with that? The fact is, your basic premise is a false one, and it's no use our
I don't understand. Why is it false? You participated in the IPO.
Well, I have many
and at the time you were Speaker of the House.
Yeah, Speaker of the House, and everyone gets these massive returns on investment, and she just happens to invest in all the right stocks. Had nothing to do with knowledge she has as the
it's bad. I'll agree, it's bad.
I mean,
the concern is everyone else. As long as I don't get hit by somebody, I'm good.
It should take everybody's breath away. It should be incredible. Long-term returns over decades. The portfolio board estimates suggesting profits of over $130 million, a huge increase from initial holdings. He has been outperforming the market. Reports from 2023 and 2024 highlight returns significantly higher than the S&P. Some sources claiming gains of 54% to 70% in 2024 compared to the S&P's only 25%. Why would you ever want to, follow the market? Anyway, Nancy Pelosi posted up to a staggering 16,930% return on investment, beat the market by 581%, and a bunch of big wins. Anyway, Chairman Brian Stile of Wisconsin is on the committee for the House administration. And anyway, it's his first interview following the hearing
Speaking
that
of
took
that,
place this
we
week
need
in Congress on congressional trading. And he said, we're here today because no member of Congress, regardless of party or seniority, should be profiting off of insider information. I mean, was she just lucky, Congressman, or is this, the norm?
Well, no member, as you just read, should be able to profit off of insider information. If you want to day trade, there's a place for that. It's called Wall Street. You shouldn't be allowed to trade stocks if you're coming to Capitol Hill. The legislation we introduced, we passed out of my committee on House Administration earlier today, bans members of Congress from being able to profit off of insider information. It does a couple things. It says you can't go in and buy stocks and you're a member of Congress. If you have stocks you can buy, you can hold them. You got to provide 7 days advance notice so the public can see exactly what's going on. And it's got real teeth to it. Because the answer is, at the end of the day, the American people deserve to know their member of Congress is not in Washington to profit themselves, that they're actually working for the American people.
all of them are there to profit. What are you talking about?
Let me go to Yahoo Finance, and they wrote an article about this, and the headline is Nancy Pelosi posted
Big Flake's coming down now, too.
16,930% return on investment, beat the market by 581%, and then it goes through her 5 biggest wins, and the New York Post did an analysis of this, and, her and her husband had initially reported in 1987 a net worth of between $610,000 and $785,000. Now it's over $133 million as of today.
Here we go.
And I mean, that is
get some food for some people.
Nobody gets that kind of return. What do you bet on healthcare, for example, and go through all the other, examples of where Microsoft, another example, Broadcom, another example, all have connections to government. NVIDIA is another one. Google is another one. I mean, is she just lucky, or do you think that she had insider information?
Well, no member should be buying individual stocks in the first place, in my opinion. Insider trading cases are incredibly hard to prove. On occasion, you can get people and actually get them locked up and arrested. That's happened to a member of Congress. It's happened to other people in the public that people know. But it's hard to actually prove for the Department of Justice. That's why I think the legislation that we're moving forward today is so important. It just simply comes in and says, you can't buy stocks if you're an elected member of Congress. If you do that, you prevent members of Congress from being even in the position in the first place where they could benefit themselves off of the insider information that's available on Capitol Hill.
Well, what about a blind trust? Do you believe in them or no?
If you fully structure a blind trust, it can be done correctly. Those are expensive, and a lot of members don't want to be in them. And so if you're in a blind trust, that's a separate animal that can make sense if you do it correctly and you put the actual structure in place. It's incredibly expensive. If you're outside of a blind trust and you actually can see what you're buying and selling, you shouldn't be allowed to buy individual shares of stock.
I've never shared this publicly, but I'm going to share it with you now. And I'm not sure why this has just become a little bit of a phenomenon in the last year. But there are very well-known, wealthy countries that have repeatedly reached out to me with the highest-ranking officials in these countries wanting to meet with me. And my answer is always the same: no. I suspect that there is something nefarious behind their motives, and I always say no. I'm not interested in their money. I can't be bought. And I'm concerned. Well, I will ask, what do you want to meet with me about? Oh, no, we just want to talk. Okay, that doesn't pass the smell test to me. Does it pass the smell test to you?
No, and you see that all
the time on Capitol Hill. You have all sorts of people who are here trying to meet with members. There's all sorts of information that's available. There's a case where the chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, in the lead up to the COVID pandemic, when information was becoming available on a confidential basis to members, and that individual called his broker and sold every single position except one. He'd ultimately lose his job, rightfully so. And this is where the answer is to clean this whole thing.
All right, so I got an extra order while I was here.
Draining the swamp is to come in and place a blanket prohibition against members from buying individual stocks once they get elected.
See, look, I actually am old-fashioned. I think if you decide to run for office, you are doing it. It's an act of service. Look, I fully understand that people have to maintain residences in D.C. It's not cheap, and in their home district. That I know a lot of members over the years that live in their offices as a means of saving money and being able to serve their communities. And I admire them for that. And I'm sure it's not fun living in your office. However, many people do it for many, many years. And it's just too expensive. Washington, D.C., rentals are not particularly cheap. And I respect that. I don't think if you're in a position of service that you should in any way, shape, manner, or form be selling, stocks, but based on information that you probably should, keep.
Being in Congress is a fiduciary duty. You owe your duty to the American people to be working in their best interest. In members who
Why
want
this
to
fucking truck is sitting here?
and utilize the information that's available to them
You're an idiot.
on Capitol Hill to their own self-interest is the exact opposite of the trust that they need to have with the American people. One of the reasons the American people get so fed up and frustrated with Congress is I think a lot of people that come to D.C. are here for their own self-interest. One way that we can start to regain the trust of the American people is to prevent members of Congress from profiting off this insider information that's available, ban members of Congress from buying stock, and put restrictions in place so that they can't profit off of the insider information they have. We got to get to a spot where Congress is beginning to regain the trust of the American people.
Why don't you have your badge?
Washington to do it.
Oh, shit.
I really don't have a problem.
I'm not.
I mean, we do have a global economy. I don't have a problem with people doing business with foreign countries, especially countries that are allies or countries that are transitioning to be allies of the United States. I think the world is being transformed and reconfigured right before our eyes. I think we see it with Venezuela. I think hopefully we'll see it with Iran. We have certainly seen this with the Middle East, and I was on the trip on Air Force One with the president when he went to Riyadh and Saudi Arabia and Qatar and the UAE. I was with him in Abu Dhabi, and I think that that's all a good thing, all in the hopes of bringing peace in the region and eliminating Iran and eliminating
shoplifting.
in the region is going to
Thank you, brother.
For everybody overall. However, if they're trying to gain influence with people in power, I think it's a bad idea. You would agree with that?
No, absolutely. You don't want people to be financially dependent on a foreign country where they have a self-benefit if a foreign country does well. You want people, and this is why our legislation needs to buy in to what we would call diversified funds. Buy the whole S&P 500. Ride along with all the American people and every business in this country.
Well said.
That's fine. We want you to be focused in on the United States doing well, not on any given foreign country.
Chairman Brian Stile, Wisconsin, on the committee in the House Administration. We appreciate the legislation and wish you the best with it. We'll update people as it makes its way through Congress. Thank you, sir. 800-941-SEAN is our number.
You're on the Sean Hannity Show, a place where free speech and the First Amendment are still alive and well.
Liberalism is a failed ideology.
Get your dose of independence and liberty every weekday right here with Sean. Sean Hannity. Attention investors, profits from your investment portfolio need protection. We all know stocks and equities don't just go up. At some point, a market correction takes place. You want to protect and profit, right? How? Check out the RV resort and vacation rental market. The best real estate play in the market today. It's booming. It does well in good economic times and even better in any downturn. Add something that can protect and generate profits to you. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com to learn more. That's
some big flakes coming down now.
Talk to the experts about how to use your hybrids.
Big fluffy flakes.
Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com. That's 888-307-1685.
I gotta get over.
Don't wait. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com, resortpropertiesgroup.com, or call 888-307-1685. Individual results may vary. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. Goals this year include getting healthier. You should start by taking a closer look at your water. You'd be surprised to find out how many impurities are in tap water. Everything from viruses to
I'm 350 feet from a right turn, but I am not going to be able to make it right away.
do want is healthy drinking water. And it starts with Aquasana. Aquasana water filters remove contaminants and leave you with cleaner, healthier, odor-free, great-tasting water. You'll enjoy an immediate difference with every drop. With everything from whole house systems to under-sink units, Aquasana's high-performance water filtration systems are low-maintenance and eco-friendly. Aquasana has more than 15,000 five-star reviews from customers like you who want to drink with confidence. Visit aquasana.com today and use promo code SXN to get up to 50% off select systems. That's AQUASANA.com. Code SXN for up to 50% off. Aquasana, a healthier you starts with healthier water. Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quote, the #1 business phone system. Quote works right on your phone or computer. No carrying two phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quote's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7. So you never miss a meeting. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quote. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quote for free at quo.com/patriot. That's quo.com/patriot to try Quote free. QUO.com/PATRIOT. He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the Durbin to benefit corporate mega stores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin helped them do it. Tell senators, say no to mega stores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition. Last month, my business
According to this.
sales were slow. Invoices were late, and payroll was coming fast.
Wow.
My business is everything, and people rely on me. I can't let them down. I applied online at linsync.com and did business for 24 hours. Wait until it's too late. Whether it's lines of credit, term loans, working capital funding, or revenue-based financing, LendSeek is your business. Apply now at lendsek.com. Patriots Channel 125 and on the Sirius XM app.
How did I miss this turn? This is crazy.
Now, we played earlier in the program the president encouraging the Iranian people to keep protesting in the way. The president was asked specifically what the end game with Iran might be, and he gave that answer. Americans woke up this morning and they saw that you said help is on the way. What do you mean by that? There's help on the way in different forms. Economic help from our standpoint, and I'm going to help Iran very much. We put Iran out of business with their nuclear capacity, and it's from
15 minutes, one sleep. B2's got it. That was a complete obliteration.
And there's other reports, and we'll have a lot more when we get on the air tonight, 9 Eastern on Fox, that one claiming the Iranian Minister of Defense and Deputy Commander of the Quds Forces has led the country. That wouldn't surprise me. Pentagon now is in the process of moving U.S. military personnel out of the Mideast, possible targets of Iran, if in fact the president does act. So we're watching that very closely. Some European officials are saying they think that there could be, a strike against Iran within the next 24 hours. The Islamic Republic TV came out with a video of Butler, PA, and this time the bullet won't miss in Persian. That's not going to go over well with President Trump. Anyway, so we're monitoring a full coverage of all of this tonight, 9 Eastern on the Fox News Channel. Please tune in. Always set your DVR so you never, ever, ever miss an episode. We'll get full reaction. Ted Cruz. Pam Bondi is on tonight. Kristen Sinema is on tonight. Sarah Carter, her first TV interview as drug czar. She's going to join us tonight. Clay Travis, Jonathan Turley. Take DVR, 9 Eastern on Fox. Also want to remind you,
pull this order off.
To save money, not sacrifice service, which is always smart to do, is make the switch to my cell phone provider. I noticed Verizon AT&T was down today. I didn't hear Pure Talk was down today. But you get the same exact cell tower, same 5G network, same exact service. Average family saves over $1,000 a year, and companies save even more. It's a veteran-owned company that gives back to those that serve. If you are active or former military, first responder, you're going to save an additional 20% off every single month. They care about those people that serve this country. Anyway, to make the switch, it's simple, it's fast, it's easy. You dial pound 250, say the keyword save now. You do it now, you get an additional 50% off your first month, $20 a month, unlimited talk, unlimited text, and plenty of data. No big carrier gives you that deal. Anyway, make the switch, pound 250, keyword save now from Pure Talk, America's wireless company. All right, that's going to wrap things up for today. And again, we have a great show. Hannity tonight, 9 Eastern, set your DVR. We'll see you then. Back here tomorrow. Thank you for
All right.
making it possible.
We're only 7 minutes away from the next one. Whoa.
Hi, I'm Todd Kinchin, retired NFL wide receiver. I've spent my life learning what it takes to win, consistency, and the right team behind you. Before True Trade, trading was stressful. I'd second guess every move, lose sleep, and feel like I was constantly chasing the market. I discovered True Trade, their AI-driven platform, heavy lifting for you. It's a plug-and-play system that works anywhere, anytime. And here's what makes True Trade different. When you download the True Trade app and sign up, they'll guarantee to fund each of your trading accounts with $50,000 or more in trading capital and no service fees for 12 months. So you can start building passive income without risking your own money or spending years trying to learn the market. To take advantage of our offer and secure your $50,000 in funding, download the True Trade app today to get started. That's TRUTRADE. True Trade, where technology earns for you. See terms.
Individual results may vary. There's no guarantee that past performance will be indicative of future results. Invest wisely.
Download to see if you qualify for Albert Instant Advance. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription is required for Instant Advance. Please see the Albert app or albert.com for subscription pricing. Subscriptions can be canceled at any time.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? You can get up to a $1,000 advance fast to pay for car repairs, bills, rent, groceries, whatever you need. Plus, Albert can help you find ways to save and give you a custom budget to actually grow your money.
Albert can get me up to $1,000?
Exactly. But they more than get you up to $1,000. Albert is your financial assistant, helping you budget, save, and spotting you money in a pinch.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code START to get up to $1,000 for your bills, rent, groceries, and more. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code START to get up to $1,000. Use code START to get up to $1,000. Conservative principles live here. I've restored American strength, settled 8 wars in 10 months, destroyed the Iran nuclear threat, and ended the war in Gaza, bringing for the first time in 3,000 years peace to the Middle East. This is Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125.
This hour for Town Hall, I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The top Danish official says a fundamental disagreement over Greenland remains with President Trump after talks in Washington with Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio. President Trump is insisting that the U.S. must acquire Greenland. More from White House correspondent Greg Clugston.
Writing on his social media site, the president said the U.S. needs Greenland for national security reasons, and anything less than American control is unacceptable. He went on to say that NATO should help the U.S. with the acquisition. Otherwise, he warned, Russia or China could gain control, and he has vowed not to let that happen. Greg Clugston.
Oh, that dude just spun out.
The U.S. will suspend the processing of immigrant visas for citizens.
Relax, homie. Don't be so heavy on the gas.
Whose nationals are deemed likely to require assistance while living in the United States. Correspondent Julie Walker reports.
The State Department did not specify which 75 countries are affected, but the Trump administration has already severely restricted immigrant and non-immigrant visa processing for citizens of dozens of countries, many of them in Africa. The State Department says it's bringing an end to the abuse of America's immigration system. The suspension begins January 21st. It will not apply to applicants seeking non-immigrant or temporary tourist or business visas. I'm Julie Walker.
President Trump says he's been told on good authority that plans for executions in Iran have stopped, even as Tehran has signaled fast trials and executions ahead in its crackdown on protesters. The president's claims come as he's told protesting Iranians in recent days that help is on the way. On Wall Street, the Dow down by 42 points, more at Town Hall.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation. Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747. 800-909-4747.
Here's the Wall Street Business Report.
The slump in the U.S. housing market has dragged into a fourth year.
Its sales remain stuck at a 30-year low, with rising home prices and elevated mortgage rates keeping many prospective home shoppers shut out of the market. The National Association of Realtors says that sales of previously occupied homes were flat in comparison with 2024, when sales sank to the lowest level since 1995. The median national home price for all of last year rose 1.7%. Sales have been stuck around a 4 million annual pace now going back to 2023. That's well short of the 5.2 million annual pace that's historically been the norm. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
It was slow going today on Wall Street. At the closing bell, the Dow Jones Industrial Average was off 85 points. The NASDAQ was down 284. The S&P 500 lost 40. To the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bob Agnew.
News and analysis at townhall.com.
We, the people of the United
Extra $10 cash bonus. Nice.
January 12th, 1932,
Let me see if
Jenny
he's
Caraway becomes the first woman elected to the U.S. Senate, marking a breakthrough in American political history.
And on January 16th, 1991, the Gulf War begins as U.S.-led coalition forces authorized by Congress and the U.N. initiate Operation Desert Storm.
Counting down to America 250 only on Sirius.
We're going to head west before we go live again. I paused it.
Weather hits and the power goes out. New York.
Yeah, I paused the orders because we need to get out west more. The roads are more open. People driving around a little bit easier. This is nuts. I ain't making no money here either. Well, that was a nice tip, though. I will admit that. Let me turn around. Oh, shit.
FreeSupply.com.
You still thinking job change in the new year? Yeah, I need something that's in high demand and more stable in this economy. IT? Yeah, cybersecurity, maybe even AI. That's what I did. Really? How? Went to My Computer Career. You don't need any prior experience, and you could start your new career in a matter of months. A lot of IT pros go to school there too to level up. Sweet. Are classes online or on campus? Both. Well, I'll check it out. Thanks. Make this your year. Take the free career evaluation now at
I'm making ruts here, man.
An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify.
Let's get a little bit west.
Fed up with stubborn earwax? Get WaxRx.
Go live again. We're not that far from the west side.
Have been used over 40 million times by medical professionals. Now you can get the same results at home with WaxRx, the personal ear wash system. Just like our professional ear washers, WaxRx flushes away stubborn earwax without a trip to the doctor. Don't be fooled by store brands and cheap knockoffs. Pull into a Walgreens or a Walmart right now and get the original doctor-invented WaxRx in the ear care.
No shit. Mark Levin. Here we go. You guys have to hear the Star Spangled Banner from Mark, even though it's more. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Here it is. Man, we're not listening to that. I love the Star Spangled Banner, but dude is just a sellout. It's a nice library. Not a bad night, though. I mean, it's not that bad. Just people are being nuts. I see on my GPS map, I see fucking orange and red everywhere where it shouldn't be. There's not that many cars out here anymore. I'm gonna hit this light to the right, and then take a left there and shoot out to the west side.
It's me. This is a head fake by the president. He's not going to tell me or anybody else.
Go! Green light.
President, I think we have a problem. I feel like I know him well enough. He's not going to draw multiple red lines and then walk away on the authority of somebody over there. It's my understanding. You know, it's early in the morning over there in Iran. I mean, it's dark. Talking about like 1, 2 in the morning. And that there's still protesting going on and people still being killed. Is the U.S. on the way? Well, there's tea leaves out there. People can read them one way or the other. But there's been an awful lot of activity leading up to this point. A lot of activity leading up to this point. Let me tell you about some of it, as a matter of fact. Here in the Jerusalem Post, U.S. intervention in Iran may begin within 24 hours, European officials say. Now, this is admittedly, it's not that long ago. It is a little bit, several hours ago. But not subsequent to what the president
Shit's kooky, man.
But just prior to. U.S. military intervention in Iran could come in the next 24 hours, 2 European officials said, and Reuters reported. Now, let me just say this. There's been a lot of movement of military personnel.
Jody, you still here? I don't think I gave Jody a subscription.
Meaning, in some cases, forces are exposed, they're being moved. In other cases, the carriers being brought in a number of battleships, destroyed. Remember all the activity going on off the east coast of Central America, that is Venezuela. And so they're moving
having to move some of the equipment. It's not so easy. You can't do it so fast. So we moved a lot of our assets out of the Middle East after the war there. And so if you're going to attack Iran, no matter how you attack Iran, you got to be ready for it. And there's been a lot of movement of civilian aircraft I've been monitoring. So the United States is withdrawing some personnel from key bases in the region as a precaution amid heightened regional tensions. One of unnamed U.S. officials, but it's on the internet, people can see it. The disclosure follows remarks by a senior Iranian official. Told Reuters earlier on Wednesday, Tehran had warned neighbors hosting U.S. troops that it would hit bases.
Don't stop.
Strikes. Britain has also withdrawn some personnel from an air base in Qatar ahead of possible strikes by the
Why are you going so slow? It's 45 here.
Polish citizens will be leaving Iran immediately.
Easily made it to
Polish Foreign Ministry. There's more. Italy has also appealed to its citizens to leave immediately. Iran and the general region. 600 Italians in Iran. I don't know what they're doing there, but there they are. This comes less than 24 hours after the U.S. urged its citizens to leave Iran and advised them to consider departing by land to Turkey and Armenia. Let's see. This comes shortly after personnel were instructed specifically to depart the U.S. military or Al Adid Air Base in Qatar by Wednesday evening, according to Reuters. U.S. Embassy in Doha. No immediate comments. Qatar's Foreign Affairs Ministry did not immediately respond. Qatar and Saudi, the dictatorial monarchies there, are lobbying very hard the White House not to attack Iran in any significant way. Don't remove the regime. Why? Because these monarchies are dictatorships. They're inbred. And they don't want the idea of democracy spilling over the border of Iran into their countries. Let's be blunt. Senior Iranian officials are earlier today told Reuters that Iran warned regional countries that would strike U.S. military bases. President Trump's warning to the Islamic republics would include threats of military force and so forth. The Iranian official also told Reuters their officials are all over the place. In an interview with the foreign minister with Brett Barrett at their request. And they're putting out as much propaganda as they can. And they've settled on this, that the Israeli Mossad is behind all of it, urging the citizens there to kill police and to get killed in order to get the United States in there. I mean, they sound a lot like Bannon and Carlson and all the other kooks, nuts, and freaks and frauds. And I think because they ran Carlson's show there about 48 hours ago, I doubt he's very popular in the American Iranian community, by the way. Maybe they heard some of what he said and they're regurgitating. You never know. That's the truth. Senior officials added the U.S. threats undermine diplomatic efforts. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Diplomatic efforts. Comments also come in the wake of an Axios report on Monday stating that it doesn't matter. I want to be clear about something. I've heard this word warmonger that's used. It's a slogan by the isolationists, pacifists, the appeasers. Basically support our enemies. It's repeated by some people who don't really know what it means. I don't know of any warmongers personally. I don't. So, but I do. And I'm going to coin that phrase here and now, Mr. Producer. There are diplomacy mongers.
So they're changing your rent?
And basically they're appeasers. They don't want to try to means.
They can suck it.
Period. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Moving with missing.
Sure, they'll sign documents.
I'm the fuck off.
They'll say, yeah, we're not killing anybody anymore. We agree to that. They'll say whatever you they think they can say to advance their cause. What's their cause? What's their cause? Cause is domination, first of a country, then of a region, then of the world. To conquer it. You can see it in the United States right now, what's going on in Dallas, Houston, Dearborn, Michigan, New York City, Tampa Bay, Patterson, New Jersey, and 100 other places. There's no interest in coexistence, diversity, no interest in civil liberties. It's our way, the death cult's way. We'll keep something in mind what's going on in Iran. You have the massive slaughter, and literally,
I think it's been that time's overdue for you, buddy. They've been screwing with you too much.
Many of them shot in the back as they're running in the military now.
Most of them are happy about the money they're getting.
Not all. Muslims. You don't hear CARE in this country condemning any of this. Muslim Brotherhood that's in this country, of course, is part of it. You river to the C crowd, nowhere to be heard, nowhere to be found. Hamas crowd, nowhere to be heard, nowhere to be found. Paid protesters aren't in the streets. They're nowhere. Where's the faculty, the academia, and all these colleges and universities? Silent. But you have some of them, like this guy Chunk, or whatever the hell that fat slob's name is, or Mehdi Hassan, a real Jew hater, just hired by Georgetown, lucky you. They're all in. About this Mossad stuff. Mossad. Yeah, Mossad. The reason hundreds of thousands of people are in the street in Iran is because of Israel. That's as sick as it gets. As sick as it gets. The mindset. The diplomacy mongers. Many of whom are all around us. Some of whom are in the White House. Some at the Defense Department. A handful in Congress on the Republican side.
Of course. No confrontation.
Calls this political Islam. Political Islam seeks the centralized control over mind, body, society, and government. He says that Islam has yet to go through an enlightenment and reform against theocracy for individual liberty and universal human rights. In other words, it's stuck in the 7th century. It's barbaric. He's a reformer. Dominant establishment, he says, of the Muslim community, and of course he's Muslim in the West and abroad, supports Islamism and its believers, the Islamists. Now, some people say, you must be a bigot with this Islam talk. They call themselves Islamists. I use the phrase they use when they refer to themselves. They distinguish themselves as a definitive entity. Like theocrats, Islamists, he says, and their sympathizers see faith as monolithic and do not tolerate diversity of interpretation. He's right about that. And he argues that the people of the Muslim faith, writes Jasser, deserve much better than this. He notes that the vast majority of Muslims are still a constituency that are not spoken for by anybody. Hopefully we can grow our bandwidth to do that, he says. Now the problem is there's 2 billion Muslims. It doesn't matter. The majority are wonderful. That's great, but it's not relevant. It's like the majority Christians, the majority Jews. The problem is, when you have 2 billion people,
yeah, I know it does. That's what I'm saying.
And there have been surveys in the past that say up to 10 to 15% or not. You're talking about millions and millions of people. Millions and millions of people. Gasser cries the
slippery here.
One of the most prominent thought leaders of the Muslim Brotherhood and political Islam. He says that while the roots of Islamism can be traced back hundreds of years with the ideas of pure Islam, YouTube's 1964 book Milestone, its significant influence even now. What he says in that book is he lived for a period of time in the United States, and he said, we must destroy the West. We must destroy the West. It is the greatest impediment to all those demands. We must raise ourselves, he wrote, ourselves above the Jahili society, that would be us, and all its causes and concepts. We will not change our own values and concepts, and more or less to make a bargain with the Jahili society. Never. We and it are on different roads. If we take even one step in its company, we will lose our goal entirely and lose our way as well. This is their mindset in America. This is their mindset in Iran. Constant bloody wars among different Muslim sects, Syria, Yemen, Lebanon, elsewhere. The targeting of the West by a long list of Islamist organizations. Well, what's it all about? Then you have Qatar and Iran and others. Provide ample evidence. Bloody Islamist impact both within individual countries and throughout the world on Muslims and non-Muslims. I've talked about this because I'm reading from my book On Power right now. People need to understand exactly what we're talking about here. I want to give a little bit more background, and then we can try and read the tea leaves and figure out what's going on further. I'll be right back.
It's the NFL Playoff Divisional Round on SiriusXM. Saturday at 4:30 Eastern, the Bills head into Denver to face Bo Nix and the Broncos. And at 8, the 49ers visit the Seahawks. 3 previous times that they've won the number 1 seed, they've gone to the Super Bowl every single time. Find your game at SiriusXM.com/sports or search for the teams on the SiriusXM app. And after the games, get instant analysis on NFL Radio, Channel 88. If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax
Vermont Place.
tax help you can trust. Call Optima today for a free consultation. Call 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. $5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up. I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earned from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code PROMO25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code PROMO25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code PROMO25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
1877 Cars for Kids.
Cars for Kids is now accepting all kinds of real estate donations. Houses,
Nuts, man.
commercial, residential, or investment properties. You'll receive a tax deduction for the full appraised value of your property. Go to carsforkids.org or call today to see if donating is right for you.
All right, I'll be right back.
Is life insurance part of your New Year's resolution? Be honest, right now your treadmill is holding 2 jackets, a backpack, last year's broken resolutions.
Listen,
2 orders.
being healthy, any rookie life insurance agent can sign you up while scrolling TikTok. But if you're 50 to 60 trying to impress the new trophy wife, yeah, you need Big Lou, that term provider. Big Lou isn't here to bait and switch you. Nope, he tells you straight. Somehow finds a way to save you money and get you covered. $1 million of life insurance coverage could be as low as $200 a month. That's cheaper than that gym membership you haven't used since the Obama administration. Start this year off with $1 million of life insurance. Call Big Lou at 800-269-6413. 800-269-6413. Remember, Big Lou's like you. His resolution is to please his trophy wife, too. For affordable term life insurance for you, call Big Lou at 800-269-6413 or biglou.com.
Let's be honest, you love your dog more than most humans, so why are they home alone all day binge sleeping like a teenager? Send them to Dogtopia, the world's largest daycare. Dogtopia dogs get serious exercise, averaging 8 miles a day. That's 70,000 steps. The baby's lying around at home staring at squirrels through the window. They make new friends and can even sleep overnight. And you can watch them on our live webcams like the helicopter parent you are. Visit Dogtopia.com to find a location or explore franchising. Dogtopia, because your dog deserves a social life too.
Coverage varies by plan. View contract and exclusions at EnduranceWarranty.com. Do you own a 2005 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire or no warranty coverage at all? With the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is now offering a low-cost vehicle coverage plan designed to save you thousands off costly vehicle repairs. Get your vehicle protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage are included. For your free quote, call 800-290-1583. 800-290-1583. Moral order, school choice. We are.
Damn, I wish I would have brought a hat. Woo. Woo.
Now, this is what has
Yeah, it's getting pretty solid. Woo. All right, directions. First one is 2.1 miles. All right, cool. Not too far to
Execution. So I've been told that I'm going to find out about it. I'm sure if it happens, we'll all be very upset. Including you will be very upset, but that's just gotten to me through information that the killing has stopped, that the executions have stopped. They're not going to have an execution, which a lot of people were talking about for the last couple of days. Today was going to be the day of execution.
There's something about that, the way he says it. It's not definitive to me. And it's like, that's what they said. It's from authority. That's what they said. Who's they? Well, that's what they said. And we'll see. We'll see if that's true. We'll see. You see what I mean, Mr. Producer? Let me put it to you this way, man. And I have no inside information. None. If I wanted to buy time to make sure we had our assets in place and other assets that are in harm's way moved out of the way, you can't do it overnight. We're talking about massive, resources. And I need a little bit more time. This would be a brilliant strategy. In fact, it is the strategy.
Your 2026 fitness journey deserves a better soundtrack.
Start walking.
Find it with over 20 app-exclusive workout channels, including channels built to walk, jog, and run.
I will. I'm gonna pause the orders after this. Good idea, brother. I need a recharge. And it's not gonna be a cider, it's gonna be coffee. Thank you for that. I needed that.
You've worked hard your whole life. But when it comes to
Dude.
investing, the market can
Set.
feel like a full-time job. The charts, the timing, the second guessing, and every trade comes with that same question.
It's actually getting pretty cold. What the fuck?
Trade changes everything. True Trade's
What are you
automated
stopping
trading
for,
system
dude?
takes the emotion out of the market. No guesswork, no staring at screens all day. Just smart automated trading.
It's actually a psych hospital on the left here.
Even while you sleep. And here's the best part. When you download the TrueTrade app and sign up, they'll guarantee to fund each of your trading accounts with $50,000 or more in trading capital and no service fees for 12 months. That means you can start earning without risking your own savings and finally enjoy a hands-free path to financial freedom. To take advantage of our offer and secure your $50,000.
I set up that building right in front of us there.
TrueTrade app today on
All their cameras, their whole network, and everything.
That's TrueTrade.io. TrueTrade, where technology earns for you.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin will help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
Do your business a favor this year. Boost your profits and efficiency with a reliable truck from SFI. We have brand new 2026 Freightliners available to lease now, as well as gently used Freightliners International from Volvos. SFI's trucks are spec for owner-operators with advanced safety technology and driver comforts. Plus, brand new trucks are backed by warranty protection and
left here now?
your out-of-pocket expenses.
Oh, they put an island there.
What
the
the
fuck?
full inventory, detailed truck specs, and low
Why are they gonna make this intersection so hard?
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell? I'm Jay Jackson.
Ain't gonna be sheets. It's gotta be. Actually, I should have gotten them when I was there. I just said, just give me a coffee. At McDonald's.
And at abacuspays.com, we've created a free policy value calculator so you can find out the worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value for your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Little double espresso.
Take a moment
A little bit of half and half.
that you really wanted to do recently, but you didn't because your foot, leg, or back pain got in the way. Hi, it's Dan from the Good Feet store, and that's why we're here to help you get back out there. Good Feet arch supports from the Good Feet store are designed to alleviate foot, knee, hip, and back pain, plus provide improved balance, more comfort, and, well, a better life. Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
And paid for by Anthem Tax Services. Attention! If you or your business is behind in filing your tax returns, or if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection efforts. If you're tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments and would like to get a fresh start, we can help. Due to the financial hardships in the country, the IRS is making it easier than ever to settle tax problems for those who owe more than $10,000. We can help settle your delinquent tax problems, end all collections, and may even reduce your back taxes significantly. Even if you can't afford to pay your back taxes, you can still get the help you need. We've helped thousands of taxpayers just like you, but you must call 800-517-1058 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free and the help is real. Call 800-517-1058. That's 800-517-1058. Again, 800-517-1058. Looking for a great real estate agent to help sell your home for top dollar? Go to ready.com, REDY.com. On Ready, agents will pay you just for the opportunity to sell your home. Yeah, on Ready, the best agents compete to be your agent with cash up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick an agent. Go to ready.com or call 888-880-REDY. Freedom of speech. The Second Amendment.
We are
Serious XM Patriot.
Channel 120.
Go, dude.
Conservative principles live here. Nobody says it better than Mark Levin.
I'll go with what Mark Levin said, because nobody could say it better.
Call in now at 877-381-3811.
I get it, brother. I'm dealing with a lot of bills this time of month, too. And only doing the other main job. It's tight.
No, nobody gave it. I saw it myself. All the sickos.
That's why I'm pushing it with the bar.
Tensions, the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem continues to reiterate standard advice to its personnel and all U.S. citizens in Israel to exercise good personal security and preparedness practices. We encourage all travelers to review our most recent security alerts, review any travel plans in case of disruption, and goes on. So that goes on. This tells me, well, I'm just using my own logic, which is actually quite strong. The president still has his hand on the pistol. You know what I mean, Mr. Producer?
Go ahead.
And I certainly hope that's the case. Because this could be one of the greatest opportunities in modern history, or one of the greatest fails in modern history.
I'm not going to fucking turn around. I have to back up, turn around. I'm going in here.
Like this. You know, you just got to try and take the measure of things. And here's the president, as I've displayed for you what he said in the Oval Office.
I hate these apartments. I've been here before.
Cut 5, go.
Mr. President, you said that the killing has stopped. Who told you that the killings have stopped?
I can't read that. All this stuff, man, right now. I gotta wait till I'm stopped. I'm paused after this delivery. I'll be able to read what you got there. But I understand what you're talking about.
His interview. But, you know, it's not us, it's Mossad. You know, it's the Jews. And just because these people are rising up, they're shooting at us and they're doing these other things. Go ahead.
A lot of executions.
No, it's not your fault, man. I just trying to keep up with your chat. Almost missed some turns. It's my fault too. It's dark. I shouldn't be doing this, but you know what? It's very good money right now. So.
I hope it's true. Who knows?
6325, apartment 104.
He's leaving himself a lot of space, particularly if he's playing rope-a-dope for a little while. Go ahead.
In a few days, and they said people were shooting at them with guns and then shooting back, and you know, it's
hard to tell.
They told me that there'll be no executions. And so
this goes around here.
Military reaction is now off the table against Iran. We're going to watch and see what the process is, but we were given a very good statement by people that are aware of what's going on. When they say no executions, everyone's talking about a lot of executions were taking place today. We just talked about executions. I hope that's true. That's a big thing.
All right, so we'll see. Folks, look, it's just a matter of time and not a lot of time. We'll know one way or the other. But I want to talk about these diplomacy members who are really appeasers in the face of these terrorist regimes. I mean, think about it around. Building nuclear weapons, where to take those out. Funding terrorism against our country.
Let me make sure I'm even in the right spot.
The biggest terror centers in the world. Hamas. Aligned with Qatar, which is the biggest backer of the Muslim Brotherhood and Hamas. Do we take these people at their word? Now that is wishful thinking. That's a fool's errand. As I wrote in On Power, writing in the Middle East Quarterly, Raymond Ibrahim explains that according to Sharia, the body of legal rulings that defines how a Muslim should behave in all circumstances, deception is not only permitted in certain situations, but may be deemed obligatory in others. And I'm quoting him. In his book, Takifa Fila Islam, that is, dissimulation in Islam.
All right, let's make sure we get the right bag now.
Sami Okara, a former Islamic studies professor at the American University in Beirut, writes, Taqiyya is of fundamental importance in Islam. Practically every Islamic sect agrees to it and practices it.
I'll be right back.
We can go so far as to say that the practice of taqiyya is mainstream in Islam, and that those few sects not practicing it diverge from the mainstream. Taqiyya is very prevalent in Islamic politics, especially in the modern era. Again, what is it? What is it? You can deceive, you can lie, do whatever you need to do to advance the cause. God will forgive you. In Islam, writes Ibrahim, war against the infidel is a perpetual affair until, in the words of the Quran, all chaos ceases and all religion belongs to God. In his entry on jihad from the Encyclopedia of Islam, Emil Tayan states, the duty of the jihad exists as long as the universal domination of Islam has not been obtained. You understand? Among other things, this explains why Iran enters negotiations, I wrote, urged by the West, and signs non-proliferation agreements it has no intention of complying with. As the West eludes itself and Iran lies and deceives its way to a nuclear breakout. The president put his foot down.
Wow. Woo, it's cold out.
Islamists obviously reject liberty.
All right. So the next one's only 3 minutes away. We'll see if that's real.
Individuality, free will. This is what all those people who are being mowed and slaughtered by the tens of thousands.
You gotta pause after this.
That's all they want. They're young people who want to live like anybody else who's 20, 18, 15, 30, 35, 40. They want their freedom. They don't want to have to cover their hair and cover their face. They're young people who want to be like young people.
Oh, shit. What are you doing, dude? Your fucking bright lights on.
Determination in the next few days.
Asshole.
On how this goes. It'll be historic. It'll be historic in a good way or in a bad way. That's a.
It's actually very close. All right. Back out on the road. The first race.
One thing I do know, don't believe anything that comes out of the mouth of Jesus.
No, I got one already. I haven't used that yet. I appreciate it. You don't need to, brother.
But they will do and say anything. He has to be on Fox.
I just need to get the time to go get it. I'm close to a I'm close to a Sheets actually from here, so.
Assad what? Again, they sound like Tucker Carlson, Steve Bannon.
I think anyway.
Mental midget.
I'm not even gonna stop up here. I'm just gonna keep going, roll it around, hang it right. Because we're going uphill.
As I talk about all the time.
All right.
If you're gonna back Qatar, if you're gonna build your home, if you're gonna be the lapdog for Qatar.
Other apartment here though.
By the way, has that guy ever registered with Farah? I'm just wondering. Has he? Qatar's? I mean, there's a guy. I mean, he has been investigated for it. Not why not? Should be, in my humble opinion. And throw it his buddy Neil Patel. Patel's. Oh yeah, he used to be a Cheney guy. Now he's a Qatar guy. Isn't that
B26.
crazy? How crazy we are. That's where we live today.
All these apartments all jammed together. Just gotta figure out which one it is.
Now, since apparently Iran is represented, that's my guess, the administration, that it's not going to kill or execute anybody, why aren't they turning on all their communication platforms?
I'm just gonna grab the bag and go this time. I'm not gonna keep coming back.
How come the world can't see in and people sneak stuff out? What are they hiding? Tens of thousands of bodies and bulldozers moving them like it's the Third Reich? I want the Iranian people in this country to know that I stand with them. Period. Period. And I've been arguing over this microphone and online, day in and day out, multiple times a day, repeatedly. We need to help these people. It helps us. Yes, it absolutely does. Somebody's still trying to build nuclear weapons. You know what that foreign minister said again? A reprobate? You can destroy our nuclear program, but you can't destroy our nuclear knowledge, meaning they're going to keep at it. They're going to keep at it. Stop. Oh, by the way, under the radar, we have now entered into phase 2 of the ceasefire with Hamas. Now, you might recall phase 1 required Hamas to be disarmed and to surrender, have no role in the future government. Well, now that's changed, apparently. There were some codicils added to the deal, and they were all written in invisible ink, apparently. The Israelis have upheld their end, and of course the others have not. That is, we're going to start phase 2, the rebuilding effort, and we're going to rely on, ready for this, Mr. Producer, Qatar, Turkey, and Egypt to disarm Hamas. Now that's crazy. I'm going to predict now, and it's not a hard prediction, we're some kind of betting on this, I bet everything I have, that it'll be clear, certainly after the president leaves office, that doesn't solve anything, and in fact, is a lifeline to Hamas. Just remember everything I just read to you and told you about Islamists. You notice Hamas doesn't care how many people die in Gaza. You notice Iran doesn't care how many people die in Gaza. In fact, they're slaughtering. They're slaughtering. I'll be right back.
Color your day in calmer shades with Mosaic. A collage of relaxing 90s and 2000s. Pop hits to melt your stress away. Sirius XM Mosaic, channel 305 on most radios, and at home on your computer, Alexa, TV, or other internet-connected devices. Last month, my business cash flow got tight. Sales were slow, invoices were late, and payroll was coming fast. My business is everything, and people rely on me. I can't let them down. I applied online at lendseek.com and had business funding in 24 hours. Business moves fast. Don't wait until it's too late. Whether it's lines of credit, term loans, working capital funding, or revenue-based financing, LendSeek is open for business. Apply now at lendseek.com.
Hi there, I'm Stu Sakowitz, owner and inventor of Pine Valley Orthotics. I'm a licensed professional, and if you're struggling with foot pain or plantar fasciitis, you need to call me for a free consultation. I even answer my own phone, 866-443-7463. They're $99, and if I can't make your pain go away, I will happily refund your money. Or go to PineValleyOrthotics.com and order a pair today. Your feet will thank you as much as I do. Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-848-1331. That's 800-848-1331. 800-848-1331.
If the power goes out in the middle of winter, do you have a way to stay warm? If not, you need the Vesta off-grid space heater from My Patriot Supply. It's compact, safe to use indoors, and best of all, it doesn't need electricity. Right now, you can get a free Vesta and other bonus gifts when you order the Winter Survival Kit from My Patriot Supply. Just go to mypatriotsupply.com to see everything included. That's mypatriotsupply.com.
Yeah, Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife, and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com. Because you can do it in 10 minutes, and there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. 10 minutes. You're covered. Your family is covered. You get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoker. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/Slater. Rates may vary below monthly. Ethos.com/Slater.
Yeah, it's definitely break time. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm definitely out of breath now. Oh, my God. Oh. Dude, I had to walk so far. Oh, I just need to relax for a second before I even go sheets. I'll bring you guys inside with me, but
ideas that shaped the American culture during the colonial period. We'll learn why the idea of living, especially religiously, inspired the settlers of America.
That was fucking nuts. I'm just saying this stuff.
Americans organized local governments and why America has always known a land where it's the lead to peace and prosperity. The Hills series is completely free. It's easy to access.
Well, they're paying plus $4 now. Yeah. Why didn't you on this last fucking order?
So go right now to leviticatehillsdale.com to enroll. No cost, easy to get started.
I ain't moving until I get my breath. My beard is fucking covered in snow. Ugh.
This is a news story in the Jerusalem Post. Iran closes airspace. Western military officials says signals show U.S. attack imminent. The Western military officials said all the signals are that the U.S. attack is imminent, that it also is how this administration behaves to keep everyone on their toes, quote unquote. Iran has issued a notice to airmen late on Wednesday night, closing its airspace to all flights, as Western military officials say military action in the country is imminent. Flight tracker websites showed the airspace over Iran and Iraq dwindling rapidly prior to the NOTAM's issue. The advisory is valid for a little more than 2 hours. Flight Trader 24 said. All the signals are the U.S. attack is imminent, but that is also how this administration keeps keep everyone on their toes.
Probably be dry by the time I get there. I'm wiping it off while I'm driving. I got paper towels in here. Wow. Fucking covered in snow.
When asked if the U.S. was still considering military action, Trump answered, "We're going to watch and see what the process is." Now, we know damn well the killings have not stopped. And they've taken a different degree, a different route, etc., but they haven't stopped.
I feel better already. It's nice and cozy in here. I got gloves and a fucking...
U.S. has also withdrawn military personnel from its base in Qatar.
balaclava, which I'll put on after this.
So it's still a very fluid situation, as far as we can tell. Not so fluid, depending on what implant they are.
All right, that's interesting.
This is the scumbag. He's a scumbag. This foreign minister, Abbas Yabadabadu, in Iran. Cut 5, Mr.
Yeah,
Cut 6, Mr. Producer. Go.
When terrorist elements
lost pieces of my pinky toe.
these protests and started to shoot
to shoot, police forces, police officers, and security forces. And there were terrorist cells. They came in. They used Daesh-style terrorist, operations. They got police officers held alive. They beheaded them, and they started shooting at police officers.
Where are they? Let's see. Beheaded police officers, and so these are young.
You good, brother? I feel a whole lot better now. I'm just pushing hard through this snow, man, because I could not believe how far away that fucking door was. GPS took me right to where I was parked. And it was almost a fucking eighth to a quarter mile away, deep into those fucking apartments. The back side of a whole court, the courtyard behind that. Of course, I checked multiple doors before I got to there.
The neo-fascists. Go ahead.
I don't feel bad. I got adrenaline now, but I need some caffeine behind it. We'll get there. Sheets is right up ahead here. We'll stop there. I'll bring you guys in with me.
So let me get this straight. These young people protest.
Well, yeah, now, when I log back in, that ends at 7:30. We'll see if they continue it. It'll just depends on how busy it is. The algorithm adjusts that. There's no human that decides any of that shit. That's how much orders are backing up right now because of this shit. There's a plow. It's the first fucking real plow I've seen since they've been out. I've seen little like private plows. That's the first city plow I've seen. There's another one. Oh, they're out there now.
They're dragged off the street, never to be seen again, raped and murdered. Which caused what was
nothing like waiting till the last fucking minute.
Protest. I think it was 2022.
I don't know if I need a snack. I had a snack at
doesn't talk about the fact
the bar, but I just need a warm drink and some caffeine. We're gonna get right back into this, though. I'm serious.
Using Butler in the background and said,
but I'm gonna leave the car on.
That was put out at the direction of the government, not the Mossad, not the people. Now, these guys are scumbags. They will do and say anything. Do and say anything. Murder is perfectly fine by them. I'll be right back.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion.
I'm going to bring you guys in with me.
Just like you.
I don't care if people think I'm talking to myself.
So don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust.
Let me take this off of the Wi-Fi, though. I'll put it back on when we get back out here. Just remind me. Here we go. Hang on. All right, let's go. I did order some French toast sticks.
Welcome to Sheets. Please scan your first item. Frequent shopper account activated. Information needed. Select payment type. Insert card.
Take it.
Information needed. Thank you for shopping at Sheets.
We're waiting now. French toast sticks and double Americano with 2 shots of espresso. Sheets is actually pretty cool. That's the point. It's only 7 o'clock. Got a lot of work to do still. I'm gonna pee before I leave and pay on this. Drop the money on this one. My drinks are here.
Is it supposed to be coffee with it? Yeah, so we can't make the coffee right here. You're going to get a bill and have a coffee. Sorry about that. Sorry.
coffee's ready. They just do the espresso and the marshmallow shot. It's a fall. And a hell of a night, man. Who's playing what? It's me getting their sticks. We did get some French toast sticks with some cream cheese. Hey, Paul, if you could hop over to Rumble, I'd appreciate it, man. I only need 2 more unique chatters over there for the month. If you can't, it's fine. A little cream cheese. Lots of cinnamon in the bottom of this thing. And they covered the shit with fucking cinnamon and sugar, too. No, I was just asking if you had a Rumble, if you could pop in there and just say hi in the chat. I need 2 more unique chatters. But if you don't, that's fine. That is the icing. Cream cheese is icing. French toast sticks with cream cheese. It's 5. We'll be able to hit it after this. Slow and easy. sugar and caffeine. It's actually, the snow's cut down pretty much. It's not coming down a whole lot right now. It's just all over the place on the ground now. Looking out the window at it, it's not so bad right now. I have one. I just can't find it. I don't know if you've seen it before, but I got a furry. It's called a toot. Now the wind is blowing hard. We got the flag. The flag's outside. U.S. and Ohio flag are just whipping. I was my balaclava. I didn't have my Elmer. I have an Elmer Fudd, furry Elmer Fudd too. I didn't have it then. But yeah, I was running about balaclava. And that wasn't even that cold. It was just wet and snowing. This is cold and snowing. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh, that's so hot. That's what we had a couple nights ago. It was nice. It was just a little dusting. It got cold and windy, but it was just a dusting. But then, of course, it went across the lakes. And then that happens. We have two shots of espresso. I'm going to show you how much extra cinnamon there is in this packet. They hook it up. They definitely hook it up. Really fit. Actually, let me just turn the camera this way. Look at all the extra cinnamon in there. Fucking pile on the bottom of the thing. Of course, I wiped out the front sheet. 2 feet, yeah. That's actually not too far north of him. There's only 5 sticks, but a bunch of. Put a lot of cinnamon on it. where we go from there. Big place. Not the biggest sheets I've seen, but decent size for the area. Of course, I left the car running, so. Or the Maverick. Alright, so we need to. Oh, fuck. I don't want to get sick now. I don't think that's a sick cough. I think that's just a cinnamon sugary. Here, wait, cough. Let me throw some more here. Right back.
Hearing aids can reduce your risk of dementia by up to 61%. Join over 1 million happy customers and hear the difference today. That's inDOCtriNATIONlive.com. Chuck it now here with Westland Financial Group. A 78-year-old friend Linda called me yesterday. She bought a $40,000 house right now. She was told if
All right. There we go. Find it's no different write my name. Well, it ain't gonna last long, so I think it's gonna get up to 38 tomorrow. So a bunch of this is gonna melt. Then it's gonna get Arctic frosty. Highs in the teens. So let's just suck it up and go live again. Or we're already live, but go live on DoorDash. Would love to pick up an order with a $5 or $4 bonus. I'm still doing it. All right, fuck it. Let me get connected. Cool. Should have grabbed the water.
In fact, if you're an illegal alien and you've committed more than the crime of being an illegal alien, you've committed some very serious offenses. You've got to be a Democrat, right? If you're going to register, you're going to be a Democrat because you listen to morons like Benny Thompson. Remember him at the January 6th Stalinist Tribunal? He's at a press conference today. He says this, cut 13, go.
The killing of Miss Good must be independently investigated to those responsible, from the agent who pulled the trigger.
See, they don't really want an investigation. We've been here before. They want a crucifix. That's what they want. That's what they want. They don't want an investigation. Apparently, this guy's in hiding. I think Tom Holmes. And this is what always happens, right? When it's a cop, ICE, so forth. In hiding. Go off. Go ahead.
Secretary who deployed them, they must be held accountable.
So we're going to take out the cabinet secretary, the president, the vice president, and of course the agent. Right? And the fact that these Democrat bastards let all these people into the country, causing all this mayhem in the first place, murder, rape, sodomy of little kids, all the rest of it, they take responsibility for nothing. Nothing. But the people are going to fix this. They should be impeached. Law enforcement, they should be investigated and prosecuted and put in jail.
Having a hard time connecting my phone to the nav. Hang on.
Unfortunately, when it comes
to Miss Nome this cruelty and disregard for the rule of law?
Miss Nome is not cruelly and first of all, do you know how to speak? Secondly, not cruelly and disregard. She didn't cruelly and disregard anything. She's enforcing the law. You know what? She's a hero. That's right, I said it. She's a hero. God bless Secretary Nome and what she's doing. Well, that's because you're on the advisory board. Really? Well, I haven't gone to one of those meetings yet, Mr. Producer, because they keep holding them when I'm on radio. There's nothing to do with that. Not like that's some big paid job or anything. I was asked by the president to do it. And one of these days I'll get to a meeting. But that aside, I think she's fantastic. What do you think of that? Look at the slut that was there before under Biden, lying through his teeth.
It's all right.
I'm
going to
They
fix.
have a trial in the Senate, and Schumer destroys the trial for
Answering an email right now, too.
Let's do summary judgment. Says the moron. So you don't even have a hearing. You don't even have evidence. That's how they operate. You know, that's very much like the Iranians when you think about it. But nonetheless, now they're going to impeach her. They use the impeachment clause if they disagree with people. It's not high crimes and misdemeanors. We don't like her. We got the indecency and the illegitimacy, and we're gonna impeach her, and we're gonna impeach everybody. Yeah, we're gonna impeach Trump again. Shut the hell up, jerk. Then we have Elliot Payne. Now this is a genius. Of course, you got to be a genius to be on the Minneapolis City Council, don't you? He's the president, so he's the dumbest of the dumb. Watch this guy, Elliot Payne, have to say that contributes to society. At 14, go.
Are you worried that what happened to Renee Good could happen again, that another federal agent could kill somebody?
Oh, isn't that great? What a reporter. That's Brittany Miller. I don't know who she was. Do we know, Mr. Producer? MS Now? Well, MS Now is no better than MSNBC. MS Now. Miss Now. So cool and edgy. What a question to Elliot Payne, the president of Minneapolis City Council. Doing such a great job there, Al. Go ahead. Oh, the word they'll kill you. I see. And why is that? Are you obstructing law enforcement? Did you drive a car into an agent? Did you? And we have Joe Rogan over there. It's Gestapo. What did he say? I don't remember what he said. Not like America. What did he call it? Gestapo, yeah. And he's cool, you know. UFC and all that.
Rogan pissed me off today with that shit.
And then, of course, we have to bring in the smartest of the bunch, Al Sharpton. Al Not So Sharpton. On the Morning Schmo Show. Do people know that he still has a TV show or is a guest or whatever the hell he is? Oh, yeah. Morning Schmo, Al Sharpton, Mrs. Schmo. That's quite a show. That's 15. Go.
We've had consistent relationships with some of the local activists in Minneapolis since George Floyd happened there almost 6 years ago. And they're saying they've never seen anything like this. We've said in the past...
Excuse me, whoa. Anything like what? Anything like what? We've had these contacts. They've never seen it. Well, who are these contacts? Are they there? No. So he's got left-wing kooks, anti-cop. They have regular contacts with them, and we've never seen anything like this. Go ahead.
Made against blacks and people of color, and that certainly continues. But these are just...
Whoa. Discriminating against blacks and people of color. 2 white people were involved in this. A white woman and a white man. What does that have to do with black people? Nothing. Or people of color? Nothing. Now, one of the agents with the other agent was a person of color. He was a black man trying to help that agent. I believe he's the one, if I'm not mistaken, if I am, so be it, who reached into the car to try and turn the car off when she sped off. I'm totally confused now because the guy's a moron. Okay, you got white on white, and he's bringing up blacks and people of color. Not only that, I've told you before, a significant number of the ICE agents are people of color, many of whom speak Spanish. But they don't care. It's only certain people of color that matter. It's only certain people that speak Spanish that matter. It's only certain white people who are victims. You understand? If you're in for the agenda, if you're down with the system, if you're up with violence, down with the system, up with violence, then you're with him. Go ahead.
It's anybody, and they're under siege, and they're unapologetic, and they're not
Under siege? What are they doing in the street trying to stop the cop? What do you mean they're under siege? Let's be blunt. ICE is there to pick up illegal aliens and remove them from our country because the Democrats brought them here. That's number one. Number two, why are people under siege? They're minding their own business. They're not under siege. The reason is they're organized. Some of them are paid for. They're Democrat militia. They're in the street with their cars, their bullhorns, to stop police from doing their constitutionally sworn job. That is ICE. That's what's going on, you jerk. Go ahead.
feel. And it is the closest graphic example I've seen of a police state going on.
Oh, shut up, you idiot. Police state.
Sometimes, Matt, Mark Levine is based.
What does he have to say?
Most of the time, not.
Well, what does he have to say? I don't get it. I'll be right back.
Mike Keppel here, Patriot Software's founder. Most big corporations have blue or red logos, but we're not corporate or boring, so we wondered, what do you get when you mix blue and red ink together? Purple. Oh my gosh, we're geniuses. We'll go with a purple logo to represent all American businesses, because that's who we care about. We don't answer to Wall Street or private equity. We only answer to our accounting and payroll software customers, Main Street USA. Go purple and go patriotsoftware.com. I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter. Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates.
Why?
The right fit awaits. Team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/news right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/news. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/news. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People ask, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, it's mostly other jewelers that hate me. Why? Because we make the best Valentine's Day gift ever. It's a real long-stem American Beauty rose, lavishly and deeply dipped in pure 24-karat gold. And they last forever. Can you imagine a beautiful flower, a real rose that is preserved forever in 24-karat pure gold? Our famous gold dip roses start at just $69. They arrive to your door in a magnificent gift box with your own personalized love note. There must be a catch, right? Nope, that includes free shipping, free personalized love note, all guaranteed for life, for only $69. Go now to IHateStevenSinger.com or call 888-I-HATE-STEVEN-SINGER. Visit us at the other corner of 8th and Walnut. If this is your first Steven Singer rose, I suggest the red. If you're a returning collector, check out our newest premium color. Only available at IHateStevenSinger.com. This is a gift she'll cherish forever.
Looking for a great real estate agent? Someone who can help you sell your home fast and for top dollar? Go to ready.com. REDY.com. Because on Ready, agents will pay you just for the opportunity to sell your home. Yeah, on Ready, agents will pay you for your listing. Thousands of dollars up front just for a chance to sell your home. And it's easy. Just go to ready.com, enter your address, and when you want to sell. In just 48 hours, the best local agents are competing on Ready to be your agent with cash offers up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick your real estate agent. Go to ready.com or call 888-880-REDY. 888-880-READY.
5-star Google reviews are the best reviews any company can get. This drumbeat represents one. Many companies have some. And this is how many Search Kings has. Search Kings has over
Yeah, I'm relaxing for a minute.
5-star Google reviews. No wonder Google
I hit my stomach hard.
Search Kings as a Google Premier Partner. You want to stand out where your customers are online? Switch to Search Kings.
Human dignity, secure borders.
We are
SiriusXM Patriot.
Channel 125.
Conservative principles live here. Mark Levin, America's think tank. And you can call them at 877-381-3811.
From 2016, here's a report by CNN on ICE in Chicago. Just a minute of it. That's 16 go.
Under the cloak of darkness in Chicago,
Attack one, guys.
an immigration and customs enforcement team gears up for another long day, pursuing undocumented immigrants who have been convicted of crimes in the U.S. ICE agents mistakenly arrest the target's brother.
In the process of talking to him in the vehicle, he then said, "Oh no, I'm actually so-and-so. Who you're looking for is over here, this other address." He noticed that address, and we were able to actually arrest the individual.
Do you have evidence, right, that he's using a fake identity, or?
That's correct. We believe he's been using a U.S. citizen's identity to live and work. He has an Illinois driver's license. Third target, he has an unauthorized use of a weapon, which was a firearm. He has a couple DUIs. He is a criminal. He has extensive criminal history. And by taking him out of the community, it's making the community safer. And that's ICE's purpose, is to focus on criminals and community safety by taking these recidivist criminals out of our communities.
He's obviously Gestapo, right, Joe Rogan? Oh, yeah. That's how the media used to report on these things. Now the Democrat Party has militarized their militia. And so now we see a lot of violence and violent demonstrations and contact at these various events. And then the suckers play right into it. You know, I understand the need to remove these people, but on the other hand, I can see ICE is there. They're picking up innocent citizens and they're disappearing them. What? This is all intentional. This is what the Democrats do. They've done it since the 1840s and 50s when it came to slavery, when it came to segregation. I mean, post-Civil War right into the 60s and 70s. That's who these party apparatchiks are. That's who they are. And you got morons like Roe McConnell, who's out there now pushing the impeachment of the president. You want to know why Trump and his administration go after these reprobates? Is because those reprobates go after them. Retribution. You only have retribution if something's happened to you first, right, Mr. Producer? Otherwise, there'd be no reason for retribution. By the way, this issue of people of color, we let this happen. My wife reminds me. How many of you have gone to a paint store lately? You gone to a paint store lately, Mr. Producer? Go to a Benjamin Moore, or whatever your favorite paint store is, and ask them for paint that's the color white. White is a color. And there's like 40, 50 different shades of white. Did you notice that, Mr. Producer? Tons of different shades of white. So how did it become that people of color exclude white people and different shades of white people? Now, I speak as an olive-skinned American, Mr. Producer. I'm a very proud olive-skinned American. I'm very disgusted with the lack of representation in the census. Clearly, it's discriminatory. I get confused from time to time with an Italian, once a Syrian, Mr. Producer. Sometimes even a Jew. But I'm an olive-skinned American. Or I'm a special shade of white. I'm a person of color. What is this person of color stuff? It's just weird. The whole debate is weird. The left takes us into these rat holes that are just so pathetic to try to divide us into groups. All kinds of groups. What's that idiot Crockett's first name, the one running for the Senate in Texas? Jasmine Crockett. No Davy Crockett there, Jasmine Crockett. Let me tell you something. This lady knows how to turn it on and off. One day she sounds like Albert Einstein. The next day she sounds like Al Sharpton. Turns it on and off, depending who she's talking to and what environment. And she has said things about my buddy Stephen A. Smith that are sickening. Absolutely sickening. And she's not the only one. It's Joy Reid. The fact that Stephen A. Smith has friends of every color, every shade of color, and that Stephen A. Smith, sometimes he's a liberal, sometimes a conservative, sometimes he's a moderate, sometimes he just wants facts, doesn't fit into this plantation or into this mold. And he's not just a fire-breathing, bomb-throwing, radical left-wing kook. They're attacking him. Now, I don't know if my comment on this helps him or hurts him. But Jazzy Crockett, it's irrelevant to me, because she is a reprobate. She's not going to win the Senate race. You know who she reminds me of? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Doesn't she remind you of Marjorie Taylor Greene, Mr. Greene? She reminds me of a black, can I say that? Person of color? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene reminds me of a white, maybe a tannish white, Jasmine Crockett. In other words, two frauds, phonies, and buffoons. Oh, you're attacking us because we're women. That's the next card they play. No, there's a lot of women I love who are smart, intelligent. They're not exactly Margaret Thatcher. No, Jasmine Crockett and Marjorie Taylor Greene. And since when is it sexist to criticize a woman who claims to be equal to a man, or even more, when you're not allowed to even define what a woman is, or you don't know how to define what a woman is? It depends on what you think you are, not what's between your legs, but what's between your ears. So confusing, but it doesn't matter. They'll pull the card out. It doesn't matter. It's like AOC, using my friend, Jesse Warder. He's a sexist. He sexually harassed me. Oh, poor thing. And what did he do? What did he do? Nothing. But she knows that will brand him. Well, I push back. I don't put up with it. Brand him. She's a Marxist. A low IQ Marxist. Yes, you are, Sandy. Yes, you are. achieve nothing except being a demagogue and getting elected off. Apparently, it's not that hard. It's done it since he was 12 years old. You spew the slogans, get all excited with your fist in the air, yelling, screaming, Very intelligent. Hasn't said an intelligent thing in her life. Period. It's the slogan. She's a bumper sticker. And I would say that whether you're a man or a woman or whatever you are, and stop claiming to be a woman when we're not allowed to talk about women. I like that. It's if you think you're a woman, then you're a woman. Okay. What if I think you're not a woman and I think you're a man? Then are you a man? No. It's the person themselves. Itself. Herself. Himself. I don't know how to say it. They have to determine between their ears what's between their legs. Huh? Oh, yeah. By the way, this is the party of science. Vaccines, we follow the science. Okay. Seems to me science is very clear. Biology. And no. What's between your ears, not what's between your legs. You can change what's between your legs. That's right. But you can't change what's between your ears. So if you're a moron, you're always going to be a moron. So how is it even possible to be sexist if you can't even define a woman? That's sexual harassment. What does that even mean in the minds of a left-wing kook commie? I'm serious. Now, you and I know what it means. In the normal world, the real world, that's a woman. Don't do that to a woman. That's a guy. Don't do that to a guy. No. And I just love it. They pull those cards out like Crockett going after Stephen A. Smith. Now, Stephen A., you gotta toe the line, man. You can't think for yourself. You can't love this country. You can't want to improve the country. You gotta toe the line, baby. You gotta be hard left. You gotta be obnoxious. You gotta curse every other word. That's right.
Hello.
Hi, can you mute your stream, please?
Yep.
You know, when you get it, you gotta want to run for higher office. Just like Jasmine Crockett. She's achieved so much. Like nothing. Nothing. She's running a district that's heavy Democrat. She gets elected. Wow. She's a nobody. Really a nobody. A nobody. like AOC and nobody. They get elected to Congress and they think they can run the world. You know what they run? Their mouth. That's right. And no, it's not just the women.
You're fine, man.
Well, whether they think they're a woman or they actually...
I understand your concern. I'm fine.
No, it's the men, too. May I call them men? Like Bernie Sanders.
That's all love, brother.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't know what genitalia he has, and quite frankly, it's gross just thinking about it. But there he is. A slobbering old Stalinist buffoon. So if I criticize him, that's sexually harassment. That's correct. Now, for him, everybody's an authoritarian. You disagree with him. Now, he's a communist, and he's running around calling everybody authoritarian. Think about that. Think about that. Well, I just wanted to...
I appreciate your concern.
It's impossible to straighten out.
Yeah, I was. I was just playing some Monopoly while I relaxed for a minute.
By the way, the Saturday Life, Liberty, and Levin show before the Super Bowl, Mr. Producer? 1 hour with Stephen A. Smith. Uh-oh. 1 hour with the olive skin guy? Oh, yes. Yes. We got our own rainbow coalition going on there, you know. We don't always agree. I always have to say that. I don't know why I always have to say that. We don't always agree.
I said, I appreciate your concern.
People like this. All races, all backgrounds, all viewpoints. And you know what? Some of them are my good friends. And that's the way it goes.
Burned up my dice. I'm good. We're going to head back out. We'll see a little bit. If it's not too busy while we're out there now, we'll call it.
Balance is freaking you out. You're not alone. The balance is massive. The interest just keeps gobbling up. It's like you're getting a loan from the mob, isn't it? Well, cut your cell phone bill in half. You can help save a ton of money. When you're looking for ways to save money, I'm giving you one right now. Pure Talk. They're fantastic. They have a saver plan. And what's the saver plan? You ready for this? It's $20 a month for unlimited talk, text, 3 gigs of high-speed data, and Pure Talk super fast nationwide.
Right. Why is it saying something's behind me?
It's a veteran-led company.
Hey, let's turn on the dash first.
Patriot employees, all American. Customer service, all American. They speak in plain English. They care about giving back to those who've served, active or former military, and first responders. You'll get an additional 20% off every single month. It is low.
Right, we're live again.
Cost. Affordability, anybody? The easiest way to free up cash flow is to reduce your monthly recurring bills, right? So start with cutting overpriced wireless and switching to my wireless. Didn't Verizon have a massive...
Here we go. Order. Oh, double. Pick up at Wendy's and Panera. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You're paying for that. It's not like you get a refund or anything. Just dial pound 250 and say Mark Levin.
Let's do this.
Say Mark Levin. Folks, go to Pure Talk. And Pure Talk's U.S. customer service team will help you switch in minutes. All of you people on Verizon and it's not working, as soon as it comes back, come join me over at Pure Talk. Again, talk, text, data, just $20 a month. Those big three international conglomerates, they can't do that. Now, pound 250, say Mark Levin, and you'll save an additional 50% on your first month. Dial pound 250, say Mark Levin. Pure Talk is America's wireless company and mine. Be right back.
Wow. Really? That's how far away it is? Okay.
Take a ride. Over 2 decades of country essentials.
Well, I think maybe 2 people, but they want me to pick up from 2 places. So, we'll see. That's just how it is tonight. They're going to tell them it's a long wait.
Protection. We all know stocks and equities don't just go up. At some point, a market correction takes place. You want to protect and profit, right? How? Check out the RV Resort.
Yeah, it's not coming down hardly at all anymore.
Real estate play in the market today. It's
just what's going to kick up on the road and how the roads aren't even taken care of at all. Or it still is coming down a bit, but it's sleety.
Talk to the experts about how to use your iris, self-directed iris, and 401k.
It's going to be the Panera on the airport highway up here.
Or call now 888-307-1685. That's 888-307-1685. Early callers qualify for a
free FedEx truck on the side of the road there. That's concerning.
Don't wait. Go to resortpropertiesgroup.com, resortpropertiesgroup.com, or call 888-307-1685. Individual results may vary. Past performance will guarantee future results.
Every business is asking the same question. How do we make AI work for us? The possibilities are endless, and guessing is too risky. But sitting on the sidelines is not an option, because one thing is almost certain. Your competitors are already making their move. No more waiting. With NetSuite by Oracle, you can put AI to work today. NetSuite is the #1 AI cloud ERP, trusted by over 43,000 businesses. It's the unified suite that brings your financials, inventory, commerce, HR, and CRM into a single source of truth. That connected data is what makes your AI smarter, so it doesn't just guess.
No, not too far, but we'll see where it's taking me.
Actual business data, and as every question from key customers to cash on hand to inventory trends. Plus, automate those tiresome manual.
I was saying my front camera is obstructed.
Right now, get the business guide demystifying AI.
When I get stopped, I'll have to clear that off.
netsuite.com/nation. That's netsuite.com/nation.
Attention. If you owe your business money in filing your tax returns, or if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection efforts. If you're tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments, and would like to get a fresh start, we can help. Due to the financial hardships in the country, the IRS is making it easier than ever to settle tax problems for those who owe more than $10,000. We can help settle your delinquent tax problems, end all collections, and may even reduce your back taxes significantly. Even if you can't afford to pay your back taxes, you can still get the help you need. We've helped thousands of taxpayers just like you, but you must call 800-517-1058 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free and the help is real. 800-517-1058. That's 800-517-1058. Again, 800-517-1058.
Hi, I'm Sherry Harris, owner of LifeSource. The benefits of quality water have never been more apparent. That is why families recognize a LifeSource whole house system as their essential home appliance. No regular maintenance and no worrying. We build, install, and stand behind every system. So start your new year right. Call our U.S. factory at 1-800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. LifeSource. Taste and feel the difference.
Warranty limitations apply.
Strong families.
Personal responsibility.
Live here.
We are
Sirius XM Patriot.
Patriot.
Channel 125.
Every time I think of you, it always turns out good. Every
This is the, is it the birds? Do you know?
Oh, well, I don't know if it is. I already had a sit down. I'm good. I think I have stopped at the Waffle House up here before, but I'm good now. Sat down with some French toast sticks. Played some Monopoly. I'm refreshed.
You're my extended family. When it comes to talking about hard-earned savings and retirement, I take that responsibility very seriously. That's why I choose monetary goals.
Yeah, he's always in a rare form. I'm not sure why they're letting him stay on this channel.
Concerned about the debt, inflation, and what it's all going to do to the value of the dollar.
If there was anything else conservative to listen to, I'd be listening to it. I'm tired of his shit, kind of.
Value of stocks and bonds, paper money.
What the fuck is one?
Focus on diversification.
Okay, I'm missing something.
And that's real gold and real silver products tied to market value. They've been doing this for 26 years.
All right, now my fucking bacon.
Sessions and economic upheavals, they're really good. They're very responsible. That's why they become one of the most respected names in the precious metals business. I want you to check them out. Call Monetary Gold right now, 877-NOW-GOLD. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. They're going to be very, very pleased. Or visit marklovesgold.com, marklovesgold.com. They're built on trust, and they are built to last. Not one of these fly-night operations. It's some host or actors out there spewing. No. You can call Monetary Gold right now, 877-NOW-GOLD, 877-NOW-GOLD, or visit marklovesgold.com, marklovesgold.com. Just check them out.
It's only 8 o'clock.
I mean, the price of silver and gold are up and up and up. You might, I miss the upside. No, in my humble opinion, it's not done. So you don't sit on the sideline and miss everything. But more importantly, you just can't put all your eggs in one basket. The old proverb goes, and it's correct. And results can vary. Always consult your financial and tax advisors before investing. But check them out. Dr. Nisha Verma had a hearing today.
Oh, yeah? Well, you got to have the right tools for it, too, though. That's the thing about omelets.
At 20, go.
Yeah.
Do you think that men can get pregnant?
I hesitated there because I wasn't sure where the conversation was going or what the goal was. I mean, I do take care of patients with different identities. I take care of many women. I take care of people with different identities. And so that's where I paused. I think, yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Well, the goal is the truth. So can men get pregnant?
Again, the reason I paused there is I'm not really sure what the goal of the question.
The goal is just to establish a biological reality. You just said a moment ago that science and evidence should control, not politics. So let's just test that proposition.
They always lie.
Can men get pregnant?
I take care of people with many identities, but
can men get pregnant?
Many women that can get pregnant. I do take care of.
Let me see if this order's ready.
Identify as women.
Can men get pregnant?
Again, as I'm saying.
Let me just remind you testified to a moment ago. Science and evidence should control, not politics. So, can men get pregnant? You're a doctor, I think.
Science and evidence should guide medicine.
Do science and evidence tell us that men can get pregnant? Biological men. Can they get pregnant?
I also think yes/no questions like this are a political tool.
No, yes/no questions are about the truth, doctor. Let's not make a mockery of this proceeding. This is about science and evidence, and I'm asking you. You know, the United States Supreme Court just heard arguments yesterday at great length on this question. This is not a hypothetical question. This is not theoretical. It affects real people in their real lives. And you're here as an expert called by...
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
It's a new year. Ready for a fresh start or career reboot? At My Computer Career, prep for a more recession-resistant future in the high-demand fields of IT, cybersecurity, in months, not years, including AI. Whether you're starting out or switching careers, no prior training is needed. Attend school online from home or on campus. Go to mycomputercareer.edu to take the free career evaluation today. mycomputercareer.edu, an elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
As the holidays roll in, one thing is clear. Black Rifle Coffee Company isn't just here to caffeinate your day. They're here to celebrate America and give back to her veterans and first responders that make our country great. After an incredible 2025, they're heading into America's 250th birthday with more firepower than ever. That means new products, patriotic gear, and bold roasts made for people who still believe in hard work and freedom. Start with a bag of Waking the Neighbors for those early mornings. Go all in with Beyond Black, or raise your mug to liberty with Spirit of 76, a roast inspired by the fire and freedom of 1776 itself. And for the holidays,
Stop. Okay, just keep going.
Cinnamon and pure patriotic heat in every cup. It's not just coffee, it's a damn good gift. So bring it to the party, toss it in a stocking, or brew it up Christmas morning. Black Rifle Coffee, veteran founded, American roasted. This is America's coffee. Shop now at Walmart, Target, Kroger, your local BRCC coffee shop, or blackriflecoffee.com.
Stacey on the right.
All right. Wendy's it is.
Deputy spokesperson at the U.S. Department
Oh,
of State,
shit.
Tony Pickett, on visa revocations, and Baccarat, journalist covering media
go.
politics and sports at Outkick.com.
Listen live weekdays at 9 p.m. East on Sirius XM Patriot.
News this hour from Town Hall. I'm Keith Peters in Washington. The FBI raided the home of Washington Post reporter this week as part of an investigation into a government contractor accused of leaking classified information. President Trump says the leaker was found.
The leaker has been found and is in jail right now. And that's the leaker on Venezuela. A very bad leaker. So there could be some others, and we'll let you know about that. We're out on that trail. But the leaker has been found, and the leaker's in jail. And
Right, Wendy's.
Been in jail for a long time.
Attorney General Pam Bondi announced the arrest on X. President Trump claims the killing of Iranian protesters has stopped. White House correspondent Greg Clugston reports.
The president said he has received on good authority that killings in Iran's crackdown on nationwide protests were ending.
And there's no plan for executions or an execution or execution. So I've been told that on good authority. We'll find out about it.
Despite the claim, tensions remain high between the U.S. and Iran. The president had warned that the United States would take very strong action if Iran's authorities went ahead with executing protesters. Greg Clugston, Washington.
I don't know where to park. There's no place marked. Can't see anything in the parking lot, so I guess we'll just stop here.
Further attacks on Venezuela. Two GOP senators reversed course on
Is this the fucking right Wendy's?
The president ultimately prevailed in heading off passage of the legislation after Republican Senators Josh Hawley of Missouri.
It says 1.8 miles away. Oh, fuck, it's a different Wendy's. God damn it.
By 42 points, the NASDAQ dropped 238, the S&P.
Oh, wow.
More at townhall.com.
This is fucking unbelievable, man.
So right now may be the perfect time for you to rethink how you pay for health care. And here's why. This time of year is decision time for a lot of people. But it's also when you can join MediShare and save even more than usual.
Makes more sense because that Wendy's looks like it's
$500 a month,
dead.
Which is a game changer for a lot of people. More than 1 million people are now part of healthcare sharing because it just makes so much sense, especially right now. And MediShare is the gold standard. Members like it a lot. We know this from member surveys. MediShare's been around for over 30 years. It is a proven thing. And if you join before January 15th, then you mention the promo code SHARE.
You got to be kidding me. It's the other way?
You save $100 right off the bat. I'll give you the number here in a second, but just call.
Fuck, directions.
The deadline is January.
All right, cool.
15th, so call now. You'll save even more. Here's the number. Call 844-41-BIBLE. That's 844-41-BIBLE. 844-41-BIBLE.
Stocks end another day lower.
Major indexes closed lower on Wall Street, dragged down by losses for big banks and tech companies. The S&P 500 sank 0.5%.
Fucking Wendy's way out here. So I'm going in to suck.
That's about 0.1%. The Nasdaq Composite lost 1%.
Yeah, they did, but I just assumed it was the closest Wendy's from where I was at. Wendy's way the fuck out this way. Probably where I have to deliver the Panera. It's my fault. I didn't pay attention. I just saw Wendy's in that direction and assumed it was that one.
People have braved freezing weather to protest in Bulgaria's capital. A fair election as that Balkan country headed to its 8th vote in the last 5 years. News.
Hey, John.
From Washington, I'm Keith Peters reporting.
Is an independent truck driver, and he owes the IRS a lot of money.
Nah, I'm not going to be late in either way. Still going to be 2 minutes early.
Stepped in and got to work on Pat's case.
They're actually doing an allotment for the weather here, so.
Listen to Pat. Don't fight the IRS alone. I would recommend Optima. In fact, I already have. Call now for a free consultation. Call 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply for complete details.
Dumb. They should have been that Wendy's. Even if the delivery was way out here. Now this person's Panera is going to get cold by the time I wait for the Wendy's and then deliver them both. I don't know if it doesn't let me know if it's two different orders or if it's one house with two things. I know I'm only picking up two things at Wendy's: a fucking Frosty of all things and a 10-piece nugget.
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell?
Who the fuck gets a Frosty on a night like tonight?
For almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. And at Abacus,
this guy changing lanes, or does he not know his signal's on?
Worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value for your life insurance.
Well, she changed lanes after me. She waited.
Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Well, let's get to this line.
We, the people of the United States.
There's another one. He's right up here, but.
1932, Hattie Caraway becomes the first woman elected to the U.S. Senate, marking a breakthrough in American political history.
Hot fries to dip it in. Yeah, during the summertime. I dig it during the summertime. And they don't have fries. They got fucking chicken nuggets and fucking Frosty. This guy's going fucking slow. Doing 26 in a 50.
Some actions. I don't know what, but I just feel like playing this. Now he's eating a steak sandwich. But nonetheless, it could be wrong. It could be a bad itch. But I'm serious, folks.
I haven't had that. I just like the original Frosty, the little chocolate Frosty.
Ask the president or anybody around because it's not appropriate.
It's kind of a malt. I love malts, so.
Open right. Because if I'm not right, I think we have a massive problem on our hands. I think I am. Tariffs. Supreme Court's going to be issuing a tariff decision soon. I have to be honest with you. I did my show Sunday afternoon, which was very I spent the entire night in Paris. And I explained it in a way that was really intended for you to be knowledgeable about this subject.
I love chocolate malts.
In so many overlaying ways, constitutionally speaking.
Hey, look, they're plowing this
really
Wendy's coming up.
With 5 or 6 members of the Supreme Court, a couple of whom watch the show, that if they rule and uphold the lower court and rule against the president, we're going to have absolute chaos in our hands. The president is right. What are we going to do? Pay back all these countries? How are we going to do that? But even more than that, when do we know when a tariff is a national security issue? And as I pointed out the other night, the president laid a 25% tariff on any country doing business with Iran. That was not for taxes.
So they just went into level 2 here.
It was not for commerce.
Snow advisory, weather advisory.
So who gets to make that decision?
Oh, shit.
President, Congress,
go ahead, plow.
Judges? What a disaster that would be. You can see how irresponsible and activist-oriented these judges are. Plus, that's not their role. So the court better be very, very careful about what it does here. You have all
I'm just going to park where they're plowed already. Go inside. The way I'm not blocking where he's plowing.
If Congress wants to take a shot at limiting his power, then they can try and do that too. But the courts, that's the worst place to resolve matters like that. The worst place. The president was asked about tariffs in this court decision that's coming down. And I gave the Supreme Court an out. I want to put my marker down right now. And they heard me. Hello? They heard me, which was reverse the lower court that ruled them unconstitutional.
Well, I guess it's the drive-through because the doors are locked.
Leave it to the 2 elected branches of government.
Have we gotten to the pussification so bad that they shut down the drive-through even?
Lawsuits challenging the authority of the president, and they haven't even attempted to pass a single bill to send to his desk, which he would veto, and they couldn't muster the votes to overrule it anyway, limiting what he has done. So Congress has done literally nothing to challenge it. The Constitution does not make such decisions. And where there's an ambiguity, as here, in some respects, but whether it's a tax or a national security and foreign policy issue, well, those two branches will work it out. If they choose to work it out. If they choose not to, then they won't work it out. Sometimes
Go ahead, that's a DoorDash for T to A.
Go ahead and pull up.
There's nowhere to pull up. There's a truck here.
I can't believe we even have a case. This is.
But when you get a chance, pull up.
All right, I didn't know if he was a customer or part of the plow. He's got his lights going.
People that don't want us to do well. Tariffs have helped us stop 8 wars. They've helped us get the best trade numbers we've ever had. They've helped us get $18 trillion brought into the country. And maybe above all else, they've given us tremendous national security. Just the threat of tariffs. You saw that just yesterday when I put tariffs on a certain country. We won't talk about that country, but you know what it is. Based on the fact that if you do business with that country, you know, it's going to make them, it's going to bring them to the table a lot faster. So we have made hundreds of billions of dollars from tariffs. We have very little inflation. Think of it, inflation is going down. Productivity, everything's going up. We've never taken in money like we have. We've never had near 18.
Fucking plow was in front of the fucking door forever. He is. He's fucking plowing. He was just.
5 times, not 5%, 5 times. Nobody's ever seen numbers like this.
So you can't have a court.
What a dick.
A majority in the court. In other words, a handful of lawyers who become judges and then justices make these decisions. They're not even equipped to make these decisions. You know, like a polar bear. It doesn't matter whether you like tariffs or not, or whether they like tariffs or not. Congress hasn't challenged any of this. The courts, the legislature. Now you might say, well, that doesn't determine whether it's constitutional or not. So what does? When you have various elements in the Constitution where there's an overlay, some powers belong to the executive, some to the legislature. It's impossible to bifurcate.
I'm making the frosty good.
All the time.
And it won't be melted too much.
And so you don't leave it to the court, 770 trial judges. Can you imagine all the litigation that was businesses,
Thank you.
You'll never have a rational interstate commerce program in the United States, and you'll never have the ability to use tariffs for a national security purpose. You know, when I used to write briefs and stuff like that.
All right, let's do this. Only 1.4 miles away. Cool. This is hilarious. We're gonna stay live though. This is a nice paying order.
Range in terms of authority under the Constitution make what are essentially economic, national security.
And I got my fucking Americano with 2 shots of espresso.
That's it. They get rid of it. People don't like it. Vote for the other party, then the other party.
I haven't been to this place since it became the El Vision.
What the president means by there is, why is this?
Looks like they got a couple food trucks too.
That is.
Yeah, we're in the hood though. Yeah, not as much. $3 now. It dropped. Hell, still worth it.
The branch of government that is supposedly being violated, the legislature, isn't even engaged.
I'm behind somebody that actually wants to move on this stuff. These roads aren't that bad, man.
Violating our right too. Over there, the one snoring and asleep at the wheel.
Oh, it's a big help.
That's the way it's supposed to work. Or is it the way it should work? It can't work. It won't work that. In other words, create a disaster if they pull that stuff. Or it does. And that was my point to the board. Don't do it. Because you will do more.
I think they're only going to count this as one order, though, even though it's 2 stops.
Sure has a strategy.
For the same person, though. You turning here? Oh, you're turning here, too. All right.
We have a really strong, clear path to win back the Senate. As you know, a year ago, no one thought we did.
No, you're not turning in the same spot, though.
We had to find good candidates, good, strong candidates in our battleground.
I was this way earlier. I went to a trailer park right here earlier. Right to the right there.
Strong candidates in Maine, North Carolina, in Ohio, and in Alaska. I think we'll win all of those states. Second, we had to create the right political atmosphere. We said we had to bring Trump's numbers down.
Say, hold on there. Now, now he's speaking the truth. He doesn't. You have to trash Trump. You got to bring his numbers down. So we trash him. Do all these things that we Democrats are best at. Car wrecks. You know, it's not about affordability or price. The Democrats are the least capable of bringing prices down because they are taxaholics. They regulate everything that's dead or alive, that moves or doesn't move. They reject capitalism, so they can't create growth and wealth and prosperity. They drive costs up. In every blue state is more expensive than a red state. You notice that, Mr. Producer?
4910.
Every single one. And we're worried about affordability. Go ahead.
Was
requested you leave the order at their door. They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
No address.
my electric.
No. Which bill do we not pay?
Is this the right one?
That was an illegal amendment.
All right, we'll see.
Elections occur.
Both lights, both
Every 2 years.
of them are
Sometimes the president doesn't.
got their lights on.
And elections occur the Tuesday before. Then the American people will understand very directly that taxes are the most expensive thing they pay. The Democrats have spent decades trying to conceal that. So they have, your paycheck, they deduct your taxes every time you get a paycheck. Right, Mr. Producer? Social Security, Medicare, income tax, state income, whatever it is. But they do that.
So I thought,
so you don't
next up.
It only started at the beginning of World War II.
So I didn't even grab the order. I wasn't sure. Waze has been off a little bit.
If they did that today, rather than taking little amounts out of your paycheck every time, April 15th comes around, not a month before April 15th, you get a bill from the Internal
This could be
Revenue
it too.
You owe us $17,000. What? You owe us $52,038. What?
Yep, this is it.
You don't want to do it. Feel the full impact of what
Yeah. Leave a door. That's what I'm gonna do. They're unplowed here. All right, we're at the right place.
Looking for a great real estate agent? Someone who can help you sell your home fast and for top dollar? Go to ready.com. REDY.com. Because on Ready, agents will pay you just for the opportunity to sell your home. Yeah, on Ready, agents will pay you for your listing. Thousands of dollars up front just for a chance to sell your home. And it's easy. Just go to ready.com, enter your address, and when you want to sell. In just 48 hours, the best local agents are competing on Ready to be your agent with cash offers up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick your real estate agent. Go to ready.com or call 888-880-REDY. 888-880-READY.
My pants are soaked from snow.
So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying two phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can track
2 different orders.
Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation.
Jesus Christ, why are they making this so hard?
And Close AI Assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity.
Dash Mart, that's where they want people at now.
That's basically
where we're heading.
copies. You can even keep your current business
Something easy.
Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo.
Means minimal tips, though.
No missed customers. Try Quo.
Oh, here we go. Accept order. Raising Cane's, right where we just came from.
/Patriot to try Quo.
All right, here we go.
QUO.com/PATRIOT.
Wesley Financial Group is not an offer.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today.
One other
We'll
store
send you
says
our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-475-1818. That's 800-475-1818.
Where do you find a clear signal in a world of static? In a time of rapid change, cut through the noise. The Economist goes beyond the headlines to decode the forces shaping today and defining tomorrow. When global power fractures and markets start to swing, when tech leaps ahead.
Oh yeah, Raising Cane's is good.
Get the full story.
So I wasn't going to end up working late. I get some today, but I'm going to be working too late. They close at like 11. I mean, it's only 8, so maybe I will, but we'll see. They're going to keep paying this big money. I'm not going to pass it up.
Getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process. You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. With Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their loans and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100. One call, life changed. Don't wait. No hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 855-2PRONTO or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 855-2PRONTO now and see how much cash you can get today. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
School choice. Freedom.
Conservative principles live here. We are Serious Examination. Channel 125. Radio program.
Well, honestly, as quiet as it's been on the home front, I'm willing to do this all week. So I'd like it to make my whole week and then some. So probably going to do some more dashing tomorrow. I need to make some money this week. A couple of bills came in that I didn't expect.
She could win the Senate. She's not going to win the presidency. But she's a moron, and that will become obvious. He's more dense than Harris. More dense, more radical than.
I could use the watch time too. So
see that as a winning
we'll
strategy,
see.
Mr. Producer, do you?
We got our raids in, and we got.
But it depends on the Republican.
Most of our unique shatters in, especially with AJOT. I think that put us close to like 18 out of 20.
All right, let's see here. What did I do? Blow out
I don't think I've gotten.
I think I did, Rich. No. Here. Nope. I don't. Can you read off the list there, Rich? I don't
think I've got dirty into the stream yet this month.
On the Levin app, Jake from the Show Me State, but don't show me, Jake. Missouri, how are you, buddy?
I got pink today. So we gained 3 at least today.
Very well. You can call me Mark.
All right, I'll try.
Go right ahead.
I'm doing good, sir. Yeah, I think we'll be all right with this.
Yeah, I get it.
Thing,
No, I completely understand, man.
We're morally justified.
And I've been penny pinching though since this BART proposal came up. I'm trying to put everything together for the down.
We're there to help people, and I don't think that's out of the question here. I think time is on our side for diplomacy and negotiations. We've shown Iran that we're capable
Well, yeah, the totals, I think we're almost at 700 total followers, so we're moving up slowly. Jacob has helped too, or yeah, Castro. He's helped me get some new viewers.
What are your thoughts about that?
Well, number one, I love the Kurds. Those are fighters. They've had to fight the Turks. They've had to fight the Iranians, regimes, I mean, the Syrians. And yet they survive. Those are good people. They're great allies of ours, as a matter of fact. And like the Druze, who are using, they're great allies of ours. And the Iranian people, the Persians, they are great allies of ours in the West too. But
yeah, he's a good guy.
What's being done with those people is so horrific. They're literally, I'm glad you brought this up, who just don't give it. Who just don't give it. And some of them don't even pretend. Some of them do, like the Democrats. It's awful. It's not. They're not doing anything. Well, then what good is that?
He's very concerned about
it seems to me if I'm here,
the world getting his information type thing.
Down the street, the hell is beating out of him.
Uses a Linux computer to stream from and stuff, so I get it.
Call 911, go there.
Trying to talk him into setting up his Google or his Rumble wallet,
so forth and so on.
So I can send him a couple of Bitcoin or a couple of pieces of Bitcoin.
Absolutely. And I don't think that they would be able to claim the victimhood either. When they
apparently it wasn't going well because the name of his stream was Issues with Rumble or something today.
They murdered their
Does I even have a license plate? I don't even see a paper plate in the window, do you?
Are resolute. I think that they want this. I think our intelligence community is smart enough.
When you're having your young people just slaughtered night after night after night. But the truth is, you tell them to keep protesting.
We did. You're right.
You can't tell them to keep protesting and then pull the rug out from under them. And I don't think Donald Trump is that way. I don't think he will. I do think the more I'm studying this, the more people are talking.
Bush did it.
And I don't mean in the administration. I mean
the Iraqis during Desert Storm.
A lot of assets out of there. We have to move assets back.
We let them get slaughtered after we left.
Trump wants to increase the military budget.
Yeah, I don't see any plates.
And I think that's brilliant.
I don't see a temp in the window or nothing.
The tariff money coming in. We'll go in the Supreme Court if they rule otherwise.
I mean, maybe it's because of the snow, but
national security problem on our hands.
I'm looking pretty close. I'm not going to put a light on them. I'm not a cop.
And that sort of thing. I also understand.
Yeah, I don't see any plates.
And reading is fundamental, so I am reading correctly. But if the information's
red and dirty,
the Israelis
better be careful.
Some kind of an agreement where neither of them will attack first, but the Israelis have
come on, dude, green light.
We're taking the regime out.
If you're riding dirty, you got to be responsive.
And I believe that message has been passed through the Russians. So
oh my goodness,
they're going to be able to.
You get around them.
Should we take action? That they're just going to start hitting Israel. They're going to be making.
No, he's got to slow it in front of them. That's why.
Going right for the head of the snake.
It is, but
all this talk about the Mossad,
easily.
Revolution, that is ridiculous. But I bet you the Mossad knows where the head Islamic Nazi lives. And I think they've about had enough of this regime, just like who hasn't had enough of this regime, honestly? The people there have had enough.
I'm not going to try and get behind him.
The Lebanese have had enough with Hezbollah. Israelis have had enough.
I'm going to take off and get in front of them.
I believe our country's had enough.
It's dry over here.
All this is, it's a wicked, evil, terror-fomenting
It's easily explained.
To impose its will on the
new car. Paper plate got torn off or something.
Primitive ideology with modern technology. And the Iranian people are trying to overthrow that regime. And by God, we ought to be helping them. Thanks for your call, brother. I'll be right back.
30 minutes more of Mark Levin, and then we're done.
Did you know your life insurance is an asset you can sell? I'm Jay Jackson, CEO of Abacus Life. For almost 20 years, Abacus has been purchasing life insurance policies from seniors just like you. And at abacuspays.com, we've created a free policy value calculator so you can find out the worth of your policy in just seconds. There are no fees and no obligations. Get real value for your life insurance when you need it with Abacus. Learn more at abacuspays.com.
Mike Keppel here, Patriot Software's founder, host,
Raising Cane's. The parking lot's empty. I hope they're open. Probably just the drive-thru right now. Oh no, there's a couple people over there. Might be the workers' cars though. Come on, dudes. 4-way stop. You got there first. Jesus effing Christ. Come on, jeez.
You've seen me on Fox Business as an expert trader for several years. To achieve 20, 30, or 50% annual returns in your growth portfolio, you have got to know the right sectors and stocks to be in. Carnivore's short-term trading account has turned in triple-digit returns year after year. That's right, over 100% a year.
All right, let's see if they're only in drive-thru too. Be right back.
This is how trading services should be. Stop listening to people that don't make you money. Start trading with winners. Go to carnivoretrading.com. That's carnivoretrading.com. And start trading with the Lions of Wall Street.
Carnivore Trading is not a registered investment advisor, gives no investment advice, makes no guarantees, and does not manage your money. Historical performance is no guarantee of future results. The stock market involves risks, so invest wisely.
Do I choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. JD Power ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store and online. And now, the more you buy, the more you save on beds, bases, and more. Limited time. For JD Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Check it out at the Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Look, see if you qualify for Albert Instant Advance. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription is required for Instant Advance. Please see the Albert app or albert.com for subscription pricing. Subscriptions can be canceled anytime.
Holly, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? You can get up to a $1,000 advance pass to pay for car repairs, bills, rent, groceries, whatever you need. Plus, Albert can help you find ways to save and give you a custom budget to actually grow your money.
Albert can get me up to $1,000?
Exactly. But they do more than get you up to $1,000. Albert is your financial assistant, helping you budget, save, and spotting your money in a pinch.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code START to get up to $1,000 for your bills, rent, groceries, and more. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code START to get up to $1,000. Use code START to get up to $1,000.
And paid for by Anthem Tax Services. Attention! If you or your business is behind in filing your tax returns, or if you owe over $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The IRS does not joke around and will not stop their collection efforts. If you're tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments and would like to get a fresh start, we can help. Due to the financial hardships in the country, the IRS is making it easier than ever to settle tax problems for those who owe more than $10,000. We can help settle your delinquent tax problems, end all collections, and may even reduce your back taxes significantly. Even if you can't afford to pay your back taxes, you can still get the help you need. We've helped thousands of taxpayers just like you, but you must call 800-517-1058 today to stop your tax problem from getting worse. The information is free and the help is real. Call 800-517-1058. That's 800-517-1058. Again, 800-517-1058. Fed up with stubborn earwax? Get Wax RX from Dr. Easy. Dr. Easy professional ear washers have been used over 40 million times by medical professionals. Now you can get the same results at home with Wax RX, the personal ear wash system. Just like our professional ear washers, Wax RX flushes away stubborn earwax without a trip to the doctor. Don't be fooled by store brands and cheap knockoffs. Pull into a Walgreens or a Walmart right now and get the original doctor-invented Wax RX in the ear care aisle.
The right to bear arms.
Religious freedom.
Conservative principles live here.
We are
Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125.
We are Patriot.
You can call us now at 877-381-1025. 877-381-more. And the liberal contact number is 877-381-3811.
Our friends in American Finance, he's used them, I've used them, my son-in-law used them. And it's easy to feel overwhelmed with the credit card debt, the expenses you have, when you're a homeowner, you want to consider reaching out to American Finance, and you've heard me talk about them to the best of the best. You're hesitating because you say, well, I'm pretty low mortgage rate, I'm going to get that. And I get that. And so does American Finance. There's called the Smart Equity. It's a simple, smart way to get your finances back on track without giving up your loan. How do they do this? Well, the Smart Equity loan offers a fixed rate, so you'll have one predictable monthly payment that lets you use your home equity to pay off high interest debt, say from your credit cards, free up your cash flow, and still keep your existing mortgage intact. Existing mortgage remains intact. You want upfront fees to find out if you qualify, to find out how much you can save. This is a family-oriented company. It was founded by a family. It's a small company, and they are the energizer bunny. They really are the American Finance. So I want you to give them a shot, give them a call, no obligation. We'll explain everything to you, how much you can save. It's American Finance, and you call them right now. They're there right now. Excuse me, call them. 888-900-1828. Hello. 888-900-1828. 888-900-1828. Or visit AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 122334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. APR rates are in 5, start at 6.196% for well-qualified borrowers. Call 888-900-1828 for details about credit costs and terms.
Jet, Roswell, New Mexico, XM7. I bet you get a lot of jobs, don't you, Jet? In Roswell.
Yeah, well, we crash landed 47 at state. Secondarily, they taste like chicken.
Let me ask you something. Like Roswell, New Mexico, UFOs, don't we? Have you ever seen a Tucker Carlson roaming around there looking for UFOs? I'm just curious. In other words, a guy just looking in the sky, walking around like a turkey. Have you ever seen one?
No, but there are a lot of aliens down here, that's for sure.
I bet. Illegal aliens, I bet also. All right, go right ahead, my friend. Sorry to take you off course here.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Yeah, hello from the outback of America. But, so
I like outback, by the way.
One question for you.
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Yeah, no, sure. And no, I just have a very simple question, and it was just about and I like how you play on people's names. So, Kentucky Jihad. And I just want to know if anybody asked her directly the question, what is her name?
Well, that's a very good question. She's the one that said she can't answer what a woman is. You need to talk to a biologist. And then she got ordered on the Supreme Court. The Democrats thought that was genius. And of course, all during the debate yesterday, or the oral argument, is effectively a debate, she was asking questions about sex and so forth. And I'm sure the guy representing West Virginia would have loved to have said, well, if you can't define what a woman is, and you made that clear in your testimony, get this job, then how can we be discriminating for or against the sex if you can't even define it? Which was basically Alito's point. He said, this is so insane. My language, but that's what he was saying. You folks here, you're arguing for transgender individuals to choose what sex they are and what sport they play. Okay, great. First of all, can we at least talk about what is a male and what's a female? No, it's so confusing. So you make a good point, Jim.
Yeah, I don't know whether she's married or has children.
Yeah, she's married.
But the direct question to her, okay, so if she has children, how did she give birth? And so, what are you?
All right. Well, do me a favor. When you see Carlson running around there, give him my disregards while he's chasing UFOs in his tail.
All right, thank you for your call. Let's go to Tom. Colorado Springs, Colorado, XM satellite. Tom, how am I?
Wonderful. For the man who gets it right 100% of the time. Well, it's a privilege and an honor to speak with you. Well, I have not found that day yet. But anyway, you mentioned the good feeling you got. I got that same good feeling. You know, I go back many years here. I'm 78 now. I remember the Shah of Iran. I remember what a great friend he was to the United States. I remember the price of oil, below $10. You know, I mean, all these people want us a chance to live like we do. No.
And these are young people. They're being slaughtered. You know, I look at these people, and again, I think of my kids and grandkids, and I look at them and say, they're not like these, river to the sea types. They're just regular people who want to be able to go to a movie they want to go to, want to be able to wear what they want to wear, want to be able to talk about whatever they want to talk about. They're being murdered in the streets. They are being slaughtered in the streets. You know, they're lucky I'm not president. I'm just telling you right now, because I put an end to this damn thing immediately. Immediately. There being no question about it. I'm just saying, and I think Trump's going to too. I think they got to move assets around. The more I'm reading, that's my hope. That's my belief. That's my gut feeling. Yours too?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I got faith this time. I've watched them bumble this thing a few times here and look the other way. And, I don't see Trump as a look the other way kind of guy.
He's a man of his word. He told them, you keep protesting. I'm sure that encouraged many of them. And many of them put their lives on the line. And I just can't imagine walking away from it. Just he's not Obama. He's not Biden. It's Trump.
Trump's a lot of good stuff to do. You're a wonderful radio talk show host and even greater person. So continue to march, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Take care of yourself. What a nice call, Mr. President. I believe everything you just said, President. See what happens. No sooner enough. There's a Iranian protester, speaking of, who, after leaving the country on Fox News yesterday, he leaves the country and he's interviewed. Cut 3, go.
It was really aggressive. I remember when Kevin Steele was like 20 or 30. Really sure as an intro cycle, collecting from the first with like 20 meters away. They just took a shotgun and then they just shoot him. And next thing I knew was the pellets started hitting my chest, my jaw. I had one here. I was pretty lucky. I was wearing a scar, so I didn't really have my jaw, but still got some scars. And I had some falling on my head. But the people that were behind my back were that lucky. I saw them from like holding his eyes. I hope he's fine.
I want you to listen to this. This is a big crowd, and then the Islamo Nazi regime's SS shows up, automatic weapons. Cut 2 to go. They're shooting this crowd.
Fucking party's worth of food here. Holy crap. Lots of food. One dude ordered a 25 piece. What up?
Can you imagine the barbarians with these weapons?
All right, let's try and get it mapped out here.
And it goes on and on and on. The doctor inside Iran on CNN. Cut 1, go.
I opened the window briefly. The smell of gunpowder and tear gas was everywhere.
This is the voice of a doctor who's just left Iran.
He's sharing his account exclusively with
for
CNN and the
Liz.
pro-reform news outlet Iran Wire. He still fears for his safety, so we are concealing his identity.
11 minutes away for the first drop. Here we go.
Testimony of what he witnessed inside the country. He says the crackdown intensified dramatically on Thursday. It was just as we began getting pictures of larger crowds out on the streets of Iranian cities.
Yeah, they don't want you getting pictures of the people. Dude, turn your fucking lights on.
Everything fell apart. At 8 p.m., the internet was cut. At 8:20, I got a call from the hospital. Doctor, come. You must come. When I arrived, I saw what we call a mass casualty situation. Every single one of the 4 operating rooms was full. I was there from 10 or 11 p.m. until the morning. I don't know how many surgeries.
Huh? They gave me a lemonade while I was waiting. I killed it.
From inside hospitals, it shows some of the injured. But the doctor's testimony paints an even more.
Yeah, they did. They gave me a lemonade. They charge more for their lemonade than they do soft drinks there. That's their signature drink. Lemonade and sweet tea. You got their own Arnold Palmer's there.
These and previous protests, the regime's security forces raided hospitals and hunted down.
Oh, this has got me heading up north. Fuck. All right, here we go. Hoping the freeway's better condition than these side roads.
Just shakes your soul. These young women screaming, unarmed, murdered on the spot. We're speaking out. This is what we're dealing with. If you're a person of faith, even if you're not, this has to rattle you, does it not? Are you comfortable if we sit on the sidelines and just watch this and listen to this? Are you?
They have a 25, a 50, and a 100 piece there.
I am not. I
Ain't
grind
cheap.
my teeth listening to this.
Well, if the freeway's as bad as this fucking entry is, it's not going to be very good. So we'll see. They're moving pretty good, though. We'll see.
I was afraid to answer, wanting to make sure it wasn't security agents trying to trap me.
Well, yeah, there's at least a couple paths there.
Is only just beginning to emerge. Once again, so many Iranians find themselves abandoned and alone in this nightmare.
The hope being pumped by external media is not what we feel inside. Inside Iran, it's a mix of terror, desperation, and a tiny flicker.
Oh, they are delicious. Their chicken fingers are the bomb, man. Probably the best as far as chicken fingers I've ever had. And their sauce, their cane sauce is awesome. It's like a boom boom sauce, but yeah.
Right back.
But the toast is what hits it off. You know what?
Every story, every angle, all in one place. From breaking news to in-depth reporting to the voices shaping the conversation, the SiriusXM news channels keep you informed. From national headlines to business news to international stories impacting the world. All your news in one place, including Fox News Channel, CNN, MS Now, Fox Business, CNBC, Fox News Headlines 24/7, and more. Beginning at Channel 112 and on the SiriusXM app. If you owe back taxes, listen carefully to rule number 1. Never go up against the IRS alone. They're cracking down, freezing bank accounts, garnishing paychecks, canceling passports. Even your home or business could be at risk. But here's what they don't tell you. The IRS has powerful tax relief programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. That's why smart people call Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax resolution firm. Nobody knows these programs like the experts at Optima. Their team of tax attorneys and licensed professionals have resolved over $2 billion in tax debt for people just like you. The IRS is not stopping, so don't wait and don't take them on alone. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892. 800-611-8892.
Optima Tax Relief. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. Looking for a great real estate agent? Someone who can help you sell your home fast and for top dollar? Go to ready.com, REDY.com. Because on Ready, agents will pay you just for the opportunity to sell your home. Yeah, on Ready, agents will pay you for your listing. Thousands of dollars up front just for a chance to sell your home. And it's easy. Just go to ready.com, enter your address, and when you want to sell. In just 48 hours, the best local agents are competing on Ready to be your agent with cash offers up front just to win your business. Hey, your listing is valuable. Don't give it away. Make those agents earn it. Get paid to pick your real estate agent. Go to ready.com or call 888-880-REDY. 888-880-READY. Tired of paying for channels you don't watch? Well, a new Select package by Sling gives you a curated lineup of live and on-demand TV you actually want, with channels like Fox News, NFL Network, FX, and more, starting at $19.99 a month. There's even some 4K content. And in select markets, subscribers get local broadcast networks too. No long-term contract, no hassle, just the live TV you love. Sling lets you do that. Visit sling.com to learn more. Restrictions apply.
The best financial move you can make this time of year? How about lowering your mortgage rate to 4.99% fixed APR, the lowest rate in years? How about getting up to $500,000 out of your home equity in the process? You can do it now by calling Loan Pronto. With Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can get a ton of cash, pay off all those high-interest credit cards, and skip up to 2 house payments. One homeowner just got $300,000 approved in under 24 hours, wiped out their credit cards and 2 car loans, and saved $2,100 a month. One call, life change. Wait, no hard credit pull up front, and you probably won't even need an appraisal. Just fast, easy cash from your home's equity. Act now. Call 855-2PRONTO or visit loanpronto.com for your free instant home appraisal. Start the new year by wiping out all higher interest debt and lowering your bills by thousands. Call 855-2PRONTO now and see how much cash you can get today. Loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 1661781. APR for well-qualified buyers. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Economic opportunity.
Moral order. Conservative principles live here. We are Sirius XM Patriot, Channel 125.
You know, that song is 50 years old from Elton John. 50 years old. Philadelphia Freedom from the 1976 bicentennial. It's amazing.
He's one rich bastard, huh?
Billie Jean King was playing then for a tennis team in Philadelphia. There's so much confusion in the world today. It's hard to find clarity of truth. The Hillsdale College miniseries on colonial America offers a powerful reminder. First, Americans were searching for the same things. 6-part documentary series, Hillsdale professors will teach you the religious, political, cultural, and economic ideas that shaped a uniquely American culture during the colonial period. Learn why the idea of liberty, especially religious liberty, inspired the settlers of America to cross the Atlantic. Americans organized local governments. Why America has always been a land where virtue can lead to peace and prosperity. Hillsdale mini-series is completely free. It's easy to access. Plus, Hillsdale offers more than 40 other free online courses, including a course in C.S. Lewis, the stories in the book of Genesis, and the rise and fall of the Roman Republic. So go right now to levinforhillsdale.com to enroll. No cost, easy to get started. That's levinforhillsdale.com, Levin for Hillsdale.com. Let's go to Mark, Santa Clarita, California, XM Satellite. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you? Mark with a K.
Yes, sir.
I was calling.
I can't tell where his fucking driveway is. I see where the garage is.
About the Democratic Party.
It's got to be here.
Seen a party fight
I hope.
the president as much as they can and use the media, of course, MS Now and CNN, to basically lie as much as they can. And when they get caught, they just brush it off. Like when Trump flipped off that Ford guy All they did today on the news is made Trump the bad person.
By the way, just so everybody knows, presidents have done that before. I remember when Bob Dole did it to somebody, a candidate. So it's not the first time, but you're right. That guy was outrageous. He was obnoxious. He was screaming at the top of his lungs. You're right. You're right.
It's like they have a free, if they go against them, they get rewarded. These people are absolute lunatics. And I was a Democrat back in the days. I voted for Bill Clinton. I just got,
all right. You're sort of a moderate Democrat. It's not the same today. They're out of their minds. They're hardcore lefties.
And you can't, it's like you try to talk to a Democrat, they shut down. They don't want to hear it. It's their way or no way. I mean, the simplest thing, and this is what Elon Musk made it so clear, and I wish you would promote it, everyone would promote it. If the Democrats have their way, they're going to change the Supreme Court. They're going to dilute
all the time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you do. I mean, you're great. I just enjoy hearing from you. I don't really hear
not great, but you understand
as much as I can. Yeah. But if we lost, if Paris and Walt won, we would definitely never. I don't think we'd ever come back. I mean, they would have changed our country forever. It's sad, and I wish you. I mean, you're great. I wish more people learn. And I just heard that some of the Congress people want to do a class, like teach a class on January 6th now in the school about how that was. And I'm like, are you kidding me? These people are sick. It's just sad. I mean, they
abuse our children. They abuse them with their politics. They abuse them with their biological experiments. You know, someday, maybe 1,000 years from now, maybe 100 years from now, they're going to write about this generation and what we did to our children, their minds and their bodies. It's going to be horrendous.
Yeah, Democrats don't really care about protecting America. All they care about is trying to get power back by doing whatever they can.
All right, here we go.
Back,
this one is another 2.7 miles away.
They liked the black people back then. They liked the Hispanics. Now they're going after anybody that they could just dilute and brainwash and get their votes. And
72 hours, man, that's crazy.
They threw in all the illegals in all these states to try to dilute the votes. And hopefully we'll get voter ID, which 1,000% needs to be done in every state. I mean, I don't know how they don't say it's not going to protect our government. They say it's racist. It's not right, that you can't do it. It needs to be done. We need to know who our voters are and clean up the voter rolls forever so we could start fresh. It doesn't. I mean, California.
Yeah, but they're the ones that broke the rolls. They're the ones that changed the voting system. They're never going to go along with it, so we have to ram it down their throats somehow. Mark, I apologize. Great call. I really appreciate it. We salute our armed forces, police officers, firefighters, emergency personnel, ICE. We add that for now.
Running a business means wearing multiple hats. So if you're like me, you probably started out using your personal phone, taking client calls and texts nonstop. As my business grew, I needed something smarter. That's when I switched to Quo, the #1 business phone system. Quo works right on your phone or computer. No carrying 2 phones, no clunky landline, just one easy app you can try for free. Your team can share one number and handle calls and texts together like a shared inbox. Any teammate can jump into the conversation, so customers get faster responses. And Quo's AI assistant summarizes your calls and responds to customers 24/7, so you never miss a lead or opportunity. All this starts at just $15 a month. That's basically 2 coffees. You can even keep your current business phone number. Find out why 90,000 businesses trust Quo. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Quo for free at quo.com/patriot. That's quo.com/patriot to try Quo free. QUO.com/PATRIOT. He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
Coverage varies by plan. View contract and exclusions at endurancewarranty.com. Do you own a 2005 or newer vehicle with a manufacturer's warranty about to expire or no warranty coverage at all? With the cost of living on the rise, Endurance is now offering a low-cost vehicle coverage plan designed to save you thousands off costly vehicle repairs. Get your vehicle protected under this coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. Roadside service, towing, and rental coverage are included. For your free quote, call 800-290-1583. 800-290-1583. Art News Daily with your host, Mike Slater.
Tomorrow we're going to talk to the House Budget Committee Chairman, Jody Arrington, about reconciliation, record tax refunds, healthcare, government shutdown. Lots to talk about with him. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
I'm going to switch this over to premium since we only have you in here, maybe one other person once in a while.